Oh, hey. What's going on? Good day. Chris Chisel, hopefully I didn't mispronounce that. Chris in the chat writes the following. Okay, are we at the point now where we can stop talking about the Blue Jays getting into the playoffs? Let's talk about it.
It's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props, or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk facts.
We're giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
Play it on the car ride, play it when you lounge. X and O, you know that we can hold it down. Shout out to my man Sammy, got it off the ground. And to all the listeners tuned in right now. Got debates, analysis, and speculation. This is sports talk for the new generation. You know where to find us, got a reputation. Sick podcast, your #1 sports destination.
Giving all our devotion, riding high on this wave of emotion. Going all out, yeah, cause this is our time. No, ain't no stopping us till we reach the finish line. All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick. On fire, we're ready to fight. We'll bring the house down tonight. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
S-I-C-K, it's the sickest podcast. Tune in for the audio, or you can even watch back. Giving players all the props, or put them on blast. We don't give no hot takes, only talk back. S-I-C-K, 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 S-I-C-K,
All in, we came here to win. We're gonna give everything. S-I-C-K on the run. S-I-C-K, sick, sick.
You are now listening to The Sid Seixeiro Show. Powered by Sick Media, the sickest Toronto sports show. Now, here's your host, Sid.
What's up? It's Sid. Don't you love meaningful August baseball? Sid Seixeiro Show, powered by Sick Media. It is Wednesday, August the 26th. We are live on YouTube. We are live on X. And for everyone watching and listening after the fact, thank you for making us a part of your day. First thing. And Azo and I haven't even talked about this yet. Just so you know, we want to let you know that we know kind of what's circulating about Sportsnet hockey. Okay? Just a heads up, we've seen it. For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, it's not the worst story in the world. It's negocios and negocios, business is business. Go look it up. It's not the craziest thing ever. But I guess what I want to say on this, with all due respect to the reporting involved, Azo and I would appreciate a secondary source before we dive in anything or an official announcement. before we dive into anything. I just feel like we're still kind of close to the situation. Is that fair to say?
Yeah.
Like a little too close.
Definitely.
A lot of respect for some people involved. So
And people know how we feel about the people involved.
the people involved.
Yeah.
The aforementioned people involved. So just so you know, we kind of know, but we would like to know more, I guess is what I'm trying to say.
It's a good way to put it.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
I'm trying to dance around it as best I can because I feel weird because it's like a serious thing. It's people's careers and that. So anyway, but I promise you this. If things become official or there's a lot more sourcing on certain things, it's go time. We'll talk about it. Because as an independent podcast, we can do that.
Damn right.
So when we reach that point, we'll comment. Because like all of you, we are consumers of hockey in this country. Have been my whole life. I have many opinions. So does Azo. So do you. Shockingly, so does Twitter. But I wanted to get that out there because it's not like the busiest time of year. So to not comment on something as kind of personal as television in this country when it comes to hockey, it might look weird. So I just wanted to say we see it too. And again, for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, nothing crazy. It's just business. But it's like interesting business involving people you invite into your homes once, twice, 3 times a week. It becomes a personal thing for us. Is that fair to say, Asa?
Yep.
So we'll get to it eventually. I just don't think the eventually is here.
Before the season.
Well, for Sportsnet's sake, I hope it's figured out before the season. Hey, Sportsnet, when are you going to figure it out? October 20th. I hope that doesn't happen.
Short preseason. Really screwing them.
There technically is not a preseason.
No, it's true.
If you play 2 nights of preseason hockey, if you're like the Leafs, that's not a preseason. That's a joke. Do you know how bad this hockey is going to be to start the year?
Dude, I know.
Bad.
Look how bad it is in football already, and the injuries in football.
The first month of the NFL season is going to be trash. Is some of the most watched and garbage football ever.
It's true.
Ever.
It's true.
RMC in the chat. What are you guys talking about? Marty in the chat. I have no idea. RMC, is Dreger coming? No, guys, it's like not the end of the world stuff, but it's high profile broadcasting stuff that's circulating.
Still being negotiated, like you said.
Negotiations.
Exactly.
So, and last time I checked, Sportsnet's paying $11 billion for hockey for the next 12 years. Might have to get the books in order. Seriously.
Or you'd hope there's a plan.
Yeah.
Right?
I mean, look, between you and me, I don't care if they have a plan. I'm not there. But like, I'm a consumer of hockey. I am interested in that.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I have some type of relationship with certain people involved. A lot of respect. I'm curious how that plays out. I have my own opinions on what should happen there. I'll save that for another day. But I'm intrigued. Is what I'm saying. Because last time I checked, a lot of people watch hockey in this country.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
A lot. So I'll leave that there for now. Unless you want to chime in with anything else, Azo.
No,
I'm good.
Wait for it to happen.
Azo didn't even know I was kind of going to go here today.
We talked about it.
But Azo did, and I did talk about this for like 3 hours after the show. So like it's on everyone's brain. I shouldn't say everyone, but a lot of people in the industry are talking. The streets are talking, as the kids say.
Should be some announcements coming. Hopefully, you would think.
Oh man, listen, I'm not losing any sleep on announcements.
No, I know.
I think all parties. Let me put it to you this way. I think all parties involved will be just fine.
Oh, agreed on that. But do we know where we're tuning in to where, on what night, to watch what? Like, that's all.
Oh my God, I don't care. Do you know
how
easy
we'll
it is?
figure it out, but they have to make announcements.
The one thing Rogers has done that I do appreciate with my cable box is I don't have to know where anything is anymore. I hit the one button and it's here's the sports. Right. Sports is here.
That's fair.
Sports is here. So I go down the list. It's like, I really want to watch this Angels Rangers game tonight. Where is it? Oh, there it is. Channel 430, whatever. I don't have to think about anything. It's actually really good. All right, so I want to put that over there. I would like to start the show off with a positive note on this Wednesday, August 26th, the year 2026. Shout out to Canada's Little League World Series team. Nice job yesterday.
Excellent.
Nice job. Manager Brad Dorwart,
Real manager.
representing Little Mountain out of Vancouver. They took on South Korea yesterday in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. They had to win the game. Kicked their ass, man. Suck on that, South Korea Little League. Didn't feel right saying it like that. Trash talking Little Leaguers isn't nice. I just realized in the moment, so I will stop. Go Canada, go! 5-1 victory yesterday. The team at a Little Mountain had to win. They got it done. They played Japan in a must-win this afternoon. I don't know what's going to happen. Good luck to everyone. Fantastic win. Now, the other thing I learned about Canada's entry in the Little League World Series this year is that they have a motivating factor within the group that eclipses the entire desire to just win the game. It's more than just winning for this team. Do you know what they get if they score like 4 runs in a game? Ice cream!
Man.
Manager Brad Dorwart has an agreement with the group. If they score 4 runs in a game, I think it's 4. It might be 5. Forgive me. I'm pretty sure it's 4. If they score 4 runs in a game, this Little League team from Canada that's still alive at the Little League World Series in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Ice cream! What?
Now that's motivating.
What else in life is a bigger motivator? Yeah. I don't care if you're 13 or 90 than ice cream. Ice cream will make me do anything.
Whoa.
I shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
Like, you want to get Zach Werenski to accept a trade to Dallas? Offer him ice cream. Right? You want to get Morgan Riley to give you more teams to be traded to? Give him some ice cream. Ice cream will get you to do anything. And they were chanting in the dugout yesterday, "We want ice cream. Suck it, South Korea." Again, that's not good. I should have stopped after the first one.
Oh, boy.
Nicholas in the chat. Also, pasta can be a motivating factor. Not as much as ice cream.
Not ice cream.
I had some good pasta last night, actually. I'm a fan of pasta. But ice cream. Yusuf in the chat, we all scream for ice cream.
That's right.
And I believe that is Canada's secret weapon. As Canada goes to the United States and sticks it to the entire country in Little League World Series action. If they are to win this weekend, with all due respect to the golden goal, this is the greatest moment in Canadian sporting history, given the context of the moment. Go kids. Go Canada. Good luck against Japan today. But ice cream is the motivating factor as well. Got me to thinking. What if John Schneider offered ice cream to the Jays if they scored 4 runs or more in a game? Do you think it would work? They have home run jackets. They have stupid dragons on a stick. They have the most ridiculous things. They have veterans who like score a run at home and then lay out and make a complete Broadway production out of it. So the camera sees them, oh, wow, we scored a run. Like, just pathetic stuff. Just pathetic stuff from Springer and the whole lot. I've seen it from a lot of vets. Do you think ice cream would be a motivating factor for the Jays to maybe score 4 runs in a game? Maybe, consistently? I don't know. Something to think about. But I as we sit here, the problem with the Jays right now, obviously, with 29 games left in the season after last night, is it's not early anymore, and the numbers are getting very, very bleak. For example, After all the results last night, the Jays losing the first game of their 3-game series at home against Kansas City, I believe their playoff odds dropped from 13% to 9. 9. With 29 games to go. Detroit won last night. Orioles won last night. Guardians won last night. Cal Raleigh hit another home run last night. He's in town this weekend with the Mariners. He has 4 home runs in 2 games now, Cal Raleigh.
Yeah.
He had 60 last year. He seems like he's waking up.
He had 4 and 4 at bats.
Oh, shoot. It was 4 and 4 at bats?
4 consecutive at bats, carrying over from the night before.
You know who has a lot of ice cream? Cal Raleigh.
It sure does. That's how you get a big dump.
Big dumper. For those who don't know what I'm talking about, his ass. That's his nickname.
Or his nickname, yeah.
I didn't give him that nickname. So there's how do I phrase this? There's a lot going on around the Jays that doesn't help the Jays. And you know what else doesn't help the Jays? The Jays. So quick story. Azzo and I, after the show, we were chatting about many things. I may have told you what a few of them were. And like we had a conversation so kind of late in our normal day where the Jays lineup did pop up. So this is usually like a 4 o'clock, 4:15, 4:30 thing with the Jays lineup. If it's a 7 o'clock Eastern game, just so everyone knows. Like the uniform rule in baseball, 3 hours before first pitch. You'll see a lineup come out. Jays are desperate. Their offense is generally bad. They have the worst OPS in baseball, I believe. On base plus slugging. Kind of an important number. And like you need your bats going. This is an important homestand here. It felt like an important game last night, dare I say. I can't be the only one that had that feeling. So Azzo and I are talking about whatever, and we're solving all the world's problems. And Azzo's got, I'm going to take my headset off to do an impression here. Azzo's got his backpack on, and we're just talking, and I say to Azzo, "Hey, Azzo, Jay's lineup's out." Azzo goes, "Yeah? Where's Vladdy hitting?" I go, "Vladdy's hitting third behind Lucas." And Azzo goes, and then Azzo pauses, looks at me and says, "Where's Alejandro Kirk hitting?" And I said, "Hold on a second." And I looked. I look up at Azzo and I say, "He's not in the lineup." Azzo looks at me deadpan and goes, "Okay, I'm out." And Azzo, no goodbye. Azzo walks out of the room in disgust. In disgust at the thought that Alejandro Kirk, who I believe going into last night in August was hitting 376. It went down a hair. 376 Kirk was hitting this month. And they didn't start him. So before the game, I'm like, well, this will be interesting. Because John Schneider talks. After answering 30 questions on Jimmy Garcia. By the way, 2 things, Toronto media. 1, no one cares about Jimmy Garcia in the city. Stop asking John Schneider about Jimmy Garcia.
Thank you.
Stop it.
Thank you.
Stop it.
Thank you.
No one cares. Read the room. No one cares. They barely care about Jamison Tyone. They care about him now after the Shane Bieber news yesterday, which we'll get to. Stop with the Jimmy Garcia. Stop. Stop. Second thing, I don't care if there's an artist on the team. I don't care. I do not care. You thought it was like a mayoral race in this city, the coverage it got. Dylan Cease at the AGO. I don't care, guys. I don't have to say I care. I don't have to BS I care. I'm not paid by Rogers anymore. I'm not paid by anyone related to the Jays. And let's stop pretending like this is important. I don't care. I'm in a mood. I don't know if you can tell. I'm in a mood. For the record, I'm no artist. I think I can come up with something better. Whatever. No one cares, guys. No one cares except the reporters who just want to be around. I was going to use another term. Not going to use it. Going to be around Dylan Cease. Let's get back to the issue, though, is Alejandro Kirk. Your hottest hitter, sitting to start this game last night. Sitting. So John Schneider said, maintenance for Kirk. Okay. Look, I get it with Kirk. Doesn't look like old wrestler Sid Vicious coming down the aisle. I get it. You got to watch out for Alejandro. A rest day. I'm not in favor of it because last time I checked, there's 30 games on the schedule and you got to win. Okay, sure. Rest day for Alejandro Kirk, who was hitting 376 in the month of August. 376. Give him a rest day. Except they did give him a rest day because he hit twice and he caught. So there was no rest. None. And you blew 2 at-bats with him to start the game. Your hottest hitter. He's your hottest hitter, man. He's your hottest hitter. You incompetent boob. He is your hottest. I now want to play a clip of someone confronting John Schneider on this after the game. Just kidding. No one did. I'm not kidding. No one brought this up with John Schneider after the game, how the rest day for Kirk, your hottest hitter, wasn't really a rest day. You just don't know what you're doing. John Schneider is not fit to make my Subway order, let alone run this team. And if it's Ross Atkins, if you're in the team that John Schneider is just there to do Ross Atkins bidding, that's fine. Ross Atkins isn't fit for the job either. I don't care who's to blame at this point. Someone is trying to do a job at Rogers Center that should not be in that position. If that is with a straight face, with 43,000 fans down there, the decision, the ignorance in that. You have a full house for a team that can't wipe their own ass properly. And you sit down Alejandro Kirk, who's hitting 376 this month? You idiot. Weird, Jays only scored 3 runs last night. And really, one of the things I was most concerned with was kind of Max Scherzer going in, because right now Max Scherzer is their 3rd best starter because they only have 3 starters. They have Jose Soriano, Dylan Picasso Cease, and Max Scherzer. He's 42, guys. I don't know what to do with the Scherzer thing, but the crazy thing is he's pitching like he's doing enough for them. He could do no more last night, and he walked 5 guys. What do you go? 5 innings, 2 earned runs. You had a shot to win the game. You had a shot to win the game. But now, with a bullpen game today, Schneider, who can't contain himself, blows through 6 guys? Is that how many guys he brought out of the bullpen last night? I don't know what the hell's going on down there. I have no idea. But I can tell you something. And I've had my fill at times of Max Scherzer this season. I kind of didn't mind his performance last night. He hung in there. He's 42. He hung in there. And B, after the game, he had a go at everyone because finally someone has to say something in that room. Finally. He didn't go all Anthony Stolars on it, but I think everyone picked up what Max Scherzer was putting down. And if you missed the quote, a very succinct and to the point Max Scherzer after the game, after he was asked, what has to happen now for the Jays with 29 games left in the season to make the playoffs?
So you guys got 29 games left right in the race. What do you guys have to do over the next month here?
Win.
What do you have to do to lead to those wins?
Play well. Like everybody. Everybody's got to play well. That's how you win ball games at the big league level. You got to pitch, got to hit, you got to play defense, bullpen, bench guys, you name it. Everybody's got to play well.
Yep. Everyone's got to play well. The Smurf in the chat. It's the fantasy football bump for Scherzer. Maybe. Look, we're gonna do the Vladdy thing here in a second. Believe me. What gets lost in the Vladimir Guerrero struggles thing is the level of incompetence I'm seeing across the board. Okay, from Atkins to Schneider to other elements of this team, from Springer, you name it. You name it. You can spread a lot of blame in this. I think what the fans lose sight of sometimes with how glaring the Vladimir Guerrero Jr. struggles have been is how incompetent Ross Atkins is and John Schneider. That decision yesterday to not start your hottest hitter when you have the worst offense in baseball is a fireable offense because he could have played. You know how I know? He played. He played. That's how I know he could have started. You have a 42-year-old on the mound. You don't know what you're going to get from him. Play your hottest hitter. This is not difficult. But the Jays are incompetent. And they were a last place team 2 years ago. They got lucky last year. They're currently in last place again. They're not going to make the playoffs because there's a 9% chance they make the playoffs. Ross Atkins is the worst GM in baseball. And no one in this town talks about it because he signed Cease. But if I'm going to believe what I've been led to believe, that Schneider's not the only one making decisions like the Kirk decision last night, where the hell's the vitriol at Ross? Never mind the fact you trade your second best prospect for Jose Soriano. The body language off the field, the body language on the field is poor, and it doesn't make sense. And if one of the worst teams in baseball this year in Kansas City rolls in last night and has better energy than you, you're dead. You are dead. Executive, manager, leadership group, dead. You don't have it, and you don't want it. Full house last night. Full to watch feces thrown in their face. Full. Keep it up. Keep that garbage up with Kirk specifically. And you're going to see scenes at Rogers Center reminiscent to those you saw in that documentary they ran where there were 8 people there. It's coming. It's coming. Jays fans are not Leaf fans. They're not that dumb. They will not show up. I couldn't believe that last night. Before a pitch was thrown, I couldn't believe that last night. They lost the game before anyone went out on that field. Because of stubborn incompetence. Both of those individually dangerous. You combine them, 2026 Toronto Blue Jays. That's what you got. How dare they sit Kirk for that game? How dare they? Jesus Christ. The nerve to do that in front of a 43,000 person house. The nerve. Jeff has a party. Good afternoon.
Well, good afternoon, Sid. I want to leave again now. I just want to walk away right now.
That was a pretty good walkout that you had yesterday. Very dramatic.
Feel like doing it, and I'm mad ever since.
Still
mad.
Death Clutch in the chat says the following. I'm curious for your take. Guys, they've given up.
I think, it's not that they've given up. It's like they don't want it. They don't want to win it. Because they do this all the time. They did this out of the All-Star break.
But isn't that giving up?
I guess.
I'm going to save Kirk for the stretch drive, which, by the way, is now.
No.
and then not rest him? What am I? Is that not the dumbest thing you've ever seen in your life in the city?
So let's review this, because the one thing I don't think you mentioned was there was an off day on Monday. So I got into my car.
Correct.
And they were talking like, well, don't forget he took that ball or the bat off the helmet when he was catching. Maybe he's got a bit of a concussion issue, so they're trying to play it safe. Maybe that's it. I don't know, because like you said, nobody asked John Schneider about it before the game. And then I heard, no, they're resting him because today's a full off day and then they're going to ride him the rest of the season. The next 29 days, expect him to be in there. But then to your point, in the 7th inning, he comes in not only to get 2 at-bats, but to catch for 2 innings. So what are we doing here?
That's a tough theory if he has 2 at-bats. I'm with you. That theory makes complete sense to me if he doesn't play.
Yeah.
I'm fine with it.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, we'll see. And then he comes in the 7th inning.
But to me, that's the worst look because you make a decision that clearly no one believes in the middle of the game, like, put him in.
But some of these fans are watching because
that's leadership. That's what's going on with that team right now. That's the organization. That's what's going on. You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, bro?
Just doesn't make sense. And then, like you said, nobody called. I was ready today. Okay, I'm going to play whatever Schneider said before or after the game on this because we have to get to the bottom of this. It makes 0 sense. Except there were no questions about it post-game. I went back to listen to pregame. There were no questions on
one
it.
softball after another
no, but
post-game.
It was
a joke post-game.
So
joke last night.
On the day where
joke.
your pitcher, where you're only, like you said, your third pitcher, your third starter goes on the IL, the first 2 or 3 questions are about the CSAR exhibit and how the picture is missing from his wall. Then we finally got to some Bieber question. And then it's let's run through the rest of the injuries. Give me an update on you, Savage, and Jimmy Garcia.
And Jamison Tyone. Give me the Jamison Tyone update. Yeah.
How about this lineup that's going in? Again, in another important game. Let's stress that again. You've been given a gift here to still be in the race and maybe salvage this season and have the place full, like you're saying, and you just decide to piss it away or throw it down the river. What are you doing? Again, out of the All-Star break, same thing. Spencer Miles was the best guy you could put on the mound, who keeps bouncing around from leverage reliever to starter. He's the best guy you have to put coming out of the All-Star break, again, while you're still in it. It's like every time they get close, they're like, nah, we don't want this. You know what my dream is that the Orioles grab that last wild card spot. Well, that would be my dream.
Hey, Azzo?
Where every team in the AL East makes it except for them.
Hey, Azzo, your dreams might come true.
I know. I swear to God, I hope that's my best play.
Pete Alonso keeps hitting home runs. By the way, Bassett looked great last night.
Yeah.
6 innings, 1 run, I think. Chris Bassett, remember him?
That is my dream.
Chris
Every
Bassett
team
looked really good last night.
in the AL East makes the playoffs except for this team because they pissed it away. It's crazy.
Bonna in the chat. So much for John Schneider appearing on your show, Sid. No, I know that's not happening because as a podcast, he doesn't listen to us. He doesn't know how to use a phone. So he wouldn't be hearing the show anyway.
If he gets fined for not talking, I'll pay it because I can't listen to it anymore. It doesn't matter what he says anyway. Because that's what I thought. Like all these days,
I think yesterday's an important day to hear from that fraud.
Not if he's not going to get asked the question. Day. But nobody's
why did that happen the way it happened? Someone down at the park today, grow a pair, ask him. Like follow-ups. What is the rest day for Kirk? And then it's not a rest day, and you score only 3 runs.
And let's take it a step
further. What is that about?
Springer's not in the lineup either.
Grow a pair and ask him. Jesus.
Springer and Kirky. I can understand one of them. But 2 of those guys, and talk matchups all you want to me. Kirky should have been in last week against Rasmussen, and he hit a home run. Right? Like, okay, Sanchez has, and also give Max some separation from Jesus Sanchez, please. After what he did to him in Tampa, why is he DHing? We didn't trade Springer. I thought Springer's your guy. You're riding with this guy no matter what. Why is he not in there?
I'm kind of indifferent on Springer right now.
No, but he's 9 for 20. They're all singles in his last, coming out of the New York series. He was 9 for his last 20. At least he's getting on base. He's hitting the ball. So what? Sanchez has an 80 OPS high, 80% or whatever, 80 points OPS higher against righties or whatever it is. Like, I'm so sick of hearing that. Just put out there the best. Like you said, it's go time now. Just put out there the best lineup you had. But all year you've been telling us Springer's your DH, your guy. So why all of a sudden is he not? And if he's not, it should be Kirky. Why is it Sanchez? Like, I can go through a list of who can hit in DH. And if all the fans, like I saw a bunch of it online. Guys, it's not that hard. He has a higher OPS against against his pitcher, or against righties, or against left. Like, I'm just sick of that.
It's an insane argument to make. It really is.
Is he your guy or is he not your guy? You didn't trade him. Maybe that was his choice. I don't know. But all year you've been putting this guy at DH, even though his numbers are significantly down, and you've ridden with him all year. Why now, with 30 games left, is he not your guy? That's what you have to explain to me.
Cassie in the chat. Chris Bassett was smart to get out. Chimichanga in the chat. Some people just want to watch the world burn.
And Max is right to say all that. He came here to win, and you think he wants to watch his garbage either? Again, they just throw it away. They give it to it before the game starts.
Sid has a party in the chat. Last year was a fraud.
Try and play the Kawhi.
I just don't. I feel. See, this is an interesting moment to me. Like, I feel like everyone woke up today, and it's like, I've been here for a while, but like, I feel like most people in the Toronto market or across Canada watching this team went, "Oh, you are terrible.
You don't know what you're doing,
and you don't know what you're doing."
Yeah.
Like, on and off the field yesterday was like a lot of people talking about Dylan Cease and him being an artiste.
Cool, yeah, I'm over that.
An artista.
Especially
yesterday was a framed. The Jays are a fraud in the Smithsonian. That's the image. Schneider, Atkins, Vlad, you name it. Depth, all of it. That is a fraud masterpiece. Burglars would break into the Louvre to try and steal it. That's how much of a work of art that was yesterday. That was all of it. All of it. But like the Dubas era, these analytic guys aren't moving.
But
they're not moving from these guys. They're not.
But
they're
Sid,
not moving.
not. Because your analytics tell you Kirky's your hottest hitter. So why is he not in there? Is that not analytics too?
But there's also conditioning analytics. But then you don't condition them.
Right.
Then you play them.
Oh man. It's crazy to me. Like, that's what I mean. If your stats are telling you this guy's OPS is slightly higher than this guy, so he's in the lineup, it's your hottest hitter. Stats tell you that right there in front of you. Why is he not in your lineup? Again, they did it in Tampa. They left him in against a guy he probably wouldn't have regularly been in there. He moved from catching to DH, and he hit a home run.
Rain Man in the chat. Did Vladdy hit a homer last night? No.
He might have in his last at bat. Oh wait, he didn't get the chance.
We'll get to that in a second. I got some things to say about that.
I know.
I got some things to say
I'm
about
saying
that.
you had another chance.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and it would have gone over real well. It would have gone over real well.
No, but I just, like, when are you counting on numbers? When are you not? Who are your guys? Who are not your guys? Like, nobody knows anything about this team. It's just so frustrating.
Nick in the chat. Where's Shea Hillenbrand when you need him?
But dude, I heard the craziest
little
thing
ship is sinking is needed at this moment.
from fan bases and analysts. Like, no, of course. What's his name? Valenzuela was going to be in there last night. He always catches Max. That's why he's in there. That's why Kirky's off. Again, they're going to ride Kirky for the next 29 days. So give him the extra day today. After an off day.
Alejandro Kirk was hitting 376 this month.
It's insane.
Not a 1 week sample in August, not a 2 week sample in August, not a August. You're waiting all year. All I hear from these Jay sycophants who cover the teams, like, wait till Kirk comes back because he's important. And the second he is, you don't start him. Is that not the dumbest thing in the history of baseball?
Yeah.
Are they okay over there?
But
are they fine?
Remember when he first came back? Takes a while to come back from that broken thumb or whatever. And they wrote him out about then. They put him out there every day. And now that he's rolling, now you're going to sit him? Again, make it make sense.
WRMCC in the chat. Guys, they were using Kirk as a little bit of a decoy.
I was using him a little bit as a decoy.
What a douche laugh that was.
It was. And dude, anyway.
And again, my favorite part, again, I can't. It's been one of my biggest bones of contention with Schneider and Atkins and the philosophy. You know, there's a bullpen day today. 5 relievers are used last night.
Yeah.
5 relievers.
Yeah. And Max did what he did. Like, he had to go.
They're all must-win games at this point. They're all must-win games. 5 relievers. You can't. You picked up Paul Sewald. Do you think you don't care about Paul Sewald? Throw him for 2.
Right. And even Tyler Rogers in that ninth.
Save your bullets for today. What are you doing?
I agree.
Tyler Rogers has to come out
in the 9th,
and he looks like garbage again.
Yeah, of course he does.
Wait for this bullpen to implode. You thought there were problems before. Watch this.
I want to go.
Watch this. These guys are going to go on physical strike here in a second. They've been abused so bad.
I want to make a list of the bullpen arms and go through it and see who's at the max for their career this year. I'd bet at least half, if not more.
You know what? Everyone in the chat, homework.
I meant to do that before.
No, Azo and I are live right now, and we're doing things
I'll
for
have
you.
it for tomorrow.
No, we'll do it right now.
Okay.
If anyone in the chat can let us know how many Jays relievers right now have blown through their career high for appearances, let us know. I think Azo's insinuation is probably correct in that we are entering completely end of the world, uncharted territory with some of these people physically. I would guess. Maybe not all of them, most of them.
Or they're close.
I could tell you Fluharty,
Without a doubt.
yes. Fisher, yes.
Spencer Miles. Yes.
Louis Varland, maybe?
Maybe.
Is
Probably.
that fair to say, Louis
Probably.
Varland? Yes.
Got to be close.
HVR in the chat. This team needs to be booed. Nah, Toronto fans don't do that.
But that's the
Toronto
other.
fans just pay the ticket and say thank you, Mayor. Have another. That's there's something going on in this town
I know.
that I do not understand. Part of me respects it because you're a true fan. That's and good for you.
The most fun I
Good
saw
for you.
the crowd having last night was doing the wave in the 8th inning. I was like, even the people behind home
My
plate.
God. But you know what's interesting, Azzo? I find with the Jays when school hits, different tone.
It dips.
Because you're not seeing families coming in
It's
from
true.
the Maritimes and Saskatoon and Winnipeg and Red Deer and Vancouver. You know what I mean? Like a lot of these trips from across the country are already planned, if I'm being honest.
No, you're right.
And I find like if that keeps up after Labor Day, whoa, this fan base is unbelievable. Unbelievable. I find there's usually a change. I not like fans in Toronto pay top dollar and don't boo. What a city this is. And you have clowns like Marner saying it's tough to play here. Really?
That's all I keep
Really?
thinking about.
Really?
Well, here's the other thing. We're all
Idiot.
assuming the next 30 days it stays close and it's a race for the rest of it. These guys could be out of it by Sunday, maybe.
Wow.
Like they could drop quickly. They've been
Azzo.
so lucky all year.
As another 3 teams around them win tonight and they lose
They're
tonight,
done.
it's over.
Yeah.
They're going down to like 6%. And then if it keeps going, they're going to be at a milk percentage by the weekend. They're going to be at 2%, 1%. So,
But I just love how everybody thinks it's going to be a race for the next 30 days. Well, no, within
No.
the next 7, they could be gone if they continue to do this.
guys, the
garbage.
Blue Jays threw in the towel last night not starting Kirk.
Before
I'm sorry.
The game started.
Before the game started, Azzo. I wish I had a camera rolling on Azzo when he walked out of here. I've never seen him, and he's been mad at me before. I've never seen him that angry. Ever.
I just, again, the philosophies just change week to week, game to game. Like, I just,
Christopher Bird in the chat. It could be a non-fat percentage, guys, for milk. No, not on this team, and I'll leave that alone. Not on this team.
and that's the thing. Like, it was Seth Lugo yesterday. You're scared. Like, does a matchup really count that much against Seth Lugo? Like, come on. Come on. And it's your DH spot. Again, you have 3, 4 good options. If it's not Kirky, it's Springer. If it's not Springer, it's like, what are we doing here?
By the way, speaking of Spencer Miles, who's the opener tonight, the Royals are throwing out something called a Randy Dobnak, whose ERA is like really good, but he will walk guys, this guy. Like, just like last night. The Jays had traffic last night. 1 for 11 with runners in scoring position. Sorry, what did you just see? I could tell what you just saw something good.
Jay Carl in the chat. Relax, guys. It's the Leafs year. It kind of made me laugh.
Show it.
And our RMC says in the chat, like, guys, this was over long before yesterday.
Oh, you're preaching to the choir on this end of the table. Telling you
They've
right
been
now.
doing it all year again.
You are preaching to the choir. By the way, Spencer Miles.
Sorry, yeah.
I want to get into this. Another reason why Atkins and Schneider are completely incompetent. Spencer Miles has had a good year for the Jays,
Oh yeah.
except in one situation, starting games. So he's starting a game tonight. His previous 3 opener starts this year, he's thrown 11 innings, given up 14 earned runs.
It's true.
He's the opener tonight. What did the analytics say on that?
That doesn't make
What do the analytics say on that? Huh? What do the analytics say on that? Talk to me. Talk to me, analytic boys. Come on. Talk to me. What do the analytics say on that? What a crew they got down there. Sometimes you get what you pay for, Ezra.
No, it's true.
Sometimes you get what you pay for. Ross Atkins, I'm guessing, is one of the lowest paid GMs in baseball, and John Schneider he gets paid in like fast food gift
It's
certificates.
got 5 years, so I guess
Schneid-
over 5 years.
Schneider doesn't.
Too. Yeah, that's true.
Schneider doesn't.
Now let's start with Ross.
Um,
Like, yeah, is there a way? So much talk in the world about impeaching people and everything. Can we start mutiny and get them out of here? How do we do that? It's been a decade of this, dude.
You know what? I thought of that today. Like, what has to change?
Yeah.
And here's what's gonna affect change. It's not the losing, it's Vladdy. Many people are about to lose their job if Vladdy doesn't wake up, because Vladdy won't go anywhere. Vladdy's going to stay.
He can't. Yeah.
It's not his fault. Nothing's his fault. As you're going to hear in a second from John Schneider, nothing's his fault. I believe it's going to be a slow build to that, but people will be sent out of this town, not for wins and losses, for Vladdy. Not for idiotic decisions like yesterday, but for Vladdy. Not for having no depth in the organization, Vladdy. That will be the tipping point for Ross Atkins, maybe Mark Shapiro, and John Schneider. John Schneider, guys, I got news for you. John Schneider this time next year is not the manager of this team.
I'd have to agree.
If it's the same start, if it's the same month and a half start next year, done. He gets Montoyo'd right away. Right away. Not even close. I'm sorry. I hate to stick on this point as long as we're sticking on it. I am stunned at how that played out last night. In a season that has been surprising by any standard.
Yeah.
I was stunned at that level of strategy from the Toronto Blue Jays. Stunned. All I kept hearing was they got to respect their opponents in this stretch. And you sit your best hitter against KC, a team that's won 8 straight. You didn't respect them at all. They didn't respect Kansas City at all, Azzo.
It's true.
At all. I couldn't believe it. The arrogance in this organization. The arrogance. You have Ross Atkins for a documentary wearing a hoodie.
They didn't respect the 43,000 down there.
These guys are
Again,
clowns,
Kirky
man.
and Springer added line.
It's a clown show down there.
I thought you kept these guys for the fans, but ride them in New York and not play them at home. Cool.
Dude. Joining in the chat. Sid, who do you want to manage the Jays? Someone who's had one at bat in Major League Baseball before. Can we start there? On the mound or at the plate? Either one. I'll take either one. Preferably a catcher. I find catchers have a different perspective on everything. I think catchers are pretty smart normally. Let's start there. Let's start with an ounce of Major League experience before you start parading a guy around calling Dave Roberts by his nickname and he doesn't know the guy. Like, let's start there. Let's start there. Did I answer the question at all?
Yeah.
I see Alex Core in the chat. He costs money. He's not coming to Toronto. Not that he wouldn't want to come to Toronto. He costs money.
Yeah, we always see the same names, right? Look at this. Ernie Witt's in here.
Ernie Witt. Guys, Jesus
Gibby,
Christ. It's a big world out there.
Alex
Watch another
Cora.
game once in your life. Jesus Christ. Ernie Witt.
Rob Thompson.
Joe Siddle. I saw someone throw a Joe Siddle in there. Camel clutch. I think Joe's too smart to accept the job at this
Russell
point.
Martin in there. There's a bunch.
Caleb Joseph. Again, this is like Blue Jay fans to a T. It's like, here are the people
Barker.
I see a lot.
Yeah.
So let them do it.
Yeah.
It's a big world out there, guys. Big world.
But this
Big
whole
world.
staff could get it now. Like,
I still don't think Pete Walker's done a bad job.
no.
Call me crazy.
Pete Walker's the man, of course.
Pete Walker's handled like
He better be the highest paid coach on that
the
staff.
fact that he's standing next to a complete incompetent manager who doesn't know how to handle a bullpen or a pitching staff, or is being told by Ross Atkins to pull everyone after 2 rounds through the rotation. Like I think Walker's done fine.
Yeah, no.
Personally.
Without a doubt.
Again.
Without a
and
doubt.
and whatever's about to happen, I don't unless Pete Walker says enough.
He's the
Pete
only
Walker's not going anywhere.
Yeah, you're right. He's the only one.
So yesterday, you want to dive through some of the post game, Azzo?
Yeah, sure.
Let's do this.
Did we do Bieber? Yeah, I want to get back to Bieber though.
No, Bieber's like
Okay.
I want to
Bieber
save
last.
Bieber.
Okay.
I want to save. I want to dive into yesterday specifically.
I
But
can't
what
remember. Honestly, I can't even remember if we did it yet.
No, we didn't.
That's right.
We didn't.
I'm asking.
Let's
There's
we'll
so much.
get to him in a second. I promise you. Someone asked Schneider after the game, like, is it a bad sign you're starting to kind of beat yourselves here? Sloppy night for the Jays.
So let me say something.
Really
'cause
sloppy.
You said that, right? Like everybody thinks this is an easy schedule for the Jays because all these teams are under 500. People know like the Jays are one of those teams, right? Like they're a team who plays bad baseball most nights and can't put their proper lineup out there. Like they're easy pickings for the other teams as much as those teams are for the Jays. Like people get that, right?
I forget the analogy exactly, So if someone in the chat wants to correct me, please do. But there's an old saying like, there's an idiot in every room. And if you walk in the room and can't find the idiot, it's you.
Yeah. Or the mark at the poker table, whatever.
Whatever. If you can't find the mark,
then it's you.
it's you.
Yeah.
Is that from Rounders?
I think so.
Is that from Rounders? That's a good movie.
That was a
Rounders.
great movie,
I like
actually.
Rounders. Matt Damon.
But yeah, people understand that, right? The Jays that's the teams you're talking about the Jays with.
Yep. If the Jays can't spot the mark in the wild card race, then it's them.
That's why it kills me. People are giving them a pass like they are, or not asking the hard questions. Or this Dylan Cease thing was amazing yesterday. When they're in a race and these games are important.
I'm embarrassed how much media showed up at
It's
the
true.
Art Gallery of Ontario for that. I'm embarrassed. I have no issues at all with Dylan Cease. He's been amazing for this team. I do believe like news media going there is one thing. Any sports media that went down there with a straight face, get the hell out of here, man.
Or
Get
pretending
the
the
hell
art
out
is
of here.
good.
You've got to be kidding me.
Or pretending that the art is really art and so good.
Look, I don't know art. Do you like art?
No, but-
I don't like art that way. Like I couldn't tell you the difference between this and this.
Listen, I'll say this. I like that he likes to paint, and it's a great.
I don't care if he likes to paint.
No, but
I don't care.
If his name isn't Dylan Cease,
Why do you say I should care?
he's not getting that exhibit down there. Of course. So cool. Let's celebrate it, but let's move on. Let's not act like it's something serious. I heard somebody say.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm with you. Like a serious art exhibit.
Yeah, no. Okay.
Holy cow, man.
That's all I'm saying. If his name isn't Dylan Cease, it's not happening. And I'm glad it happened. Go have your fun, have your side projects. It's great. But let's not act like it saved the city yesterday.
Counterpoint in the chat from Steve.
Uh-huh.
Hey, Sid, Cease is cultured. It's true. It's true. Just ask him.
It is.
He'll tell you.
I'm sure he'd like to win, too.
I'd rather hear more about Jimmy Garcia
No, I
than
don't.
what's going on at the
I'm
AGO
so
downtown.
over- And like, anyway, Jimmy's contract's up after this year, right? Like, I just want to make sure. I just can't understand when we know he's not pitching this year, why people continue to ask about him. Like, he's not.
Stop asking about Jimmy Garcia, guys.
He's not coming
Stop
this
it.
year.
Who cares? Stop it. Stop it. Camel Clutch in the chat. Azzo, you should paint Sid.
Like, body paint him or paint a picture
Just
of him?
me nude wearing a necklace.
It'd be a red. Somebody said your face today is redder
Paint me
than.
like one of your girls.
Somebody said you're turning more red than Schneider. That's how I'd paint you. Just
Yeah.
fired up.
It's just me yelling. That's the painting from Azzo. Portrait of an angry Portuguese Canadian man. Yeah, Viper in the chat. Paint Sid like one of your French girls. That's a great line from Titanic. That is a great line. All right, let's dive into this. I know I don't necessarily want to. I know you don't necessarily want to, but I think we all have to kind of take this medicine together that this is the guy running the Jays right now in this town with Ross Atkins. I got to say Ross Atkins' name way more than I have.
Yeah, I agree.
I think he had a hand in that yesterday. I think it's pathetic.
All I was trying to bring up last week, I think when we
pathetic.
had the Vlad convo, and I said, he doesn't have many other options. Like, Ross always has to come into this now.
Yep.
Again, it's been a decade of
Yes.
this. A decade.
Tiff in the chat. Sid, take it easy. Have some ice cream.
Think it is? Ah, okay.
I will not take it easy.
The chat's here to pull us back a bit, though. Like, make us chuckle once in a while.
I don't know if the chat's doing a good job pulling us back today. Because I'm not feeling this at all.
Yeah, I haven't been this angry in a while.
Okay, so Schneider was asked after the game, are you concerned that you kind of did it to yourselves tonight? And this is what he said.
Game that wasn't clean after an off day, and those happen. It's unfortunate timing, but there's been no come down for a while, and there's not going to be one. The guys understand that, but I don't think so. Again, man, like we're talking about schedule and strength of schedule. It's like we're right there. You know what I mean? And they're playing really well right now. So it's I don't think so. Those games happen. Unfortunately, they happen tonight, but usually that's not how we play.
That's exactly how you play. That's not how we play.
And they're playing good right now.
You're 5 games under 500. That's exactly how you play. You play like that the whole year. That's not how we play. And what was the line in there? We're right there. You have a 9% chance of getting to the playoffs. 9.
You're like a game and a half further back than you were like on Saturday. It's crazy. And again, they're playing good ball. Doesn't that mean you can play good ball? Don't you always preach that you control what you do on the field? Who cares about the other team?
Jacqueline in the chat. Hey, John Schneider, you're inept.
Again, Seth Lugo put them to, dude. And for the people thinking, well, if they make the playoffs, then they're built for the playoffs. Dude, if you can't beat, what's his name in Tyson's Punch-Out? Glass Joe? If you can't beat the guy in the first round, you're not making it to the finals to beat Mike Tyson.
Dude, if anyone had an issue beating Glass Joe in that game, stop playing video games for the rest of your life.
But that's how this team plays sometimes. Sometimes they just lose in the first round. It's crazy. But the first game of the series.
Listen, the Jays lose tonight. 3 other results don't go their way tonight. They're Glass Joe after one shot going down to
dude.
That'll be the Jays tonight. Someone give me a shot of the Jays logo on Glass Joe's head. If the Jays lose tonight, we'll play it. We'll run the photo tomorrow. Adam in the chat, I think, sums up a lot of things for a lot of people in this town. Adam writes the following. The constant positivity and zero accountability is starting to get to me.
Boom. It's true. I'm with him.
That is factual. And it's taken a while.
Yeah.
It's taken, I've been there for a bit, but I understand fans who've given them way more grace considering how much fun last year was. Mm-hmm. I get it. We're on September's doorstep, and I think people are reaching their breaking point on that stuff. Look, they're not going to win a ton of games because they're not good enough, but the everything's fine. I don't know, man.
Yeah. No, I'm with you. Like I said, when I went back to listen to the post and the pregame yesterday, I honestly couldn't believe it. In a day where you lose on a pitcher who's supposed to be so important to you, and that lineup looks like that going into what again is an important day after a day off. What are we doing here? But it's all chuckle, haha, art exhibit this. I don't know, man. I honestly don't get it. Are we serious here or are we not? You always talk about setting the culture or setting the tone for a team. Think the Yankees do that? Think the Dodgers do that? Come on.
I believe this comment is based on the one I just read about the constant positivity and lack of accountability. Still offside in the chat. Standing slow clap for that comment. If you like that clip with no accountability in it, you'll love these next few. Man, you are in for a ride over the next 5 to 10 minutes. So the play everyone obviously is talking about is Nathan Lucas ending the game, getting thrown out at second. It was the first time in the game any Jay had gotten a hit with a runner in scoring position. They were 0 for 10 prior to that. And one of my favorite Jays, Nathan Lucas, gets a big hit. Now, I put the photo over the clip you're just going to see here for the listening audience. It's clear the massive hand of Mark the Neck Baczynski is telling Nathan Lucas to just kind of stay. It's obvious. Mark Baczynski is doing his job at first base. Mm-hmm. So I credit Mark.
Yeah.
He tried to keep Nathan Lucas there because you don't need to take this risk. Whatever. The tying run is still Vladdy coming up. It is what it is. You still only make it 5-4. Don't get thrown out. Nope. Nathan Lucas blows right through the huge hand of Mark the Neck Baczynski, and he's thrown out. I have to say, it was some pretty good defense in left field and the relay from the Royals, who've been playing good baseball for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
But Nathan Lucas made a mistake. And this is what John Schneider said about it afterwards.
Can you walk us through that final play with Lucas's decision to go to second, what you saw there?
Yeah, I think there you just want to be careful and get the tying run up there, with the middle of the order coming. I haven't talked to Luke yet. He knows that, you know what I mean? If it's going to be that close, I think just put the brakes on and try to keep the inning going.
He usually seems like one of the more fundamentally sound players. Is that just aggression in the moment, do you think, where that comes from?
Yeah, I mean, he hit the ball well. Good job of cutting it off and getting into Bobby quickly. I think, you always make a decision off the bat, and then you have to make another one kind of once you're around it, especially when the play's in front of you. So everything kind of gets magnified when you're not scoring, and then you get a little bit over anxious, I think, when you're trying to make something happen.
Chimichanga in the chat. Love Nathan Lucas, but you cannot be the 27th out at second base. Go ahead, Azza.
No, and if he didn't see Baczynski's hand being down, the play was right in front of him. He knew the guy picked it up clean.
There were many
He could've
things
taken
right in
it.
front of him, either
Right.
the play or Mark Baczynski, a first base coach.
And again,
Yes.
you feel bad
Yes.
picking on Lucas because usually he plays the game right. He knows what he's doing. He's fundamentally sound. There's an error in judgment. I don't even know. It's him trying to do too much because these guys know they can't score runs. Or, like part of me wants to believe he does know who's up after him. He's thinking, I got to get to second because the guy's not putting it out. Like, I need to score on a single on the next run. I don't know. He was trying to do too much, obviously. And it just speaks to this entire offense right now.
Before we continue on anything else, Azzo, I just want to say this.
Mm-hmm.
After everything I've seen with this team on and off the field this year, the last thing I'm going to do with a mic in front of me is rip Nathan Lucas.
100. I'm with you.
The guy who played through vertigo.
Yep.
Vertigo. I'm not doing it. He was a pretty important player for him last year. Obviously, things have been weird this year with a lot of people, but Lucas, at least in the last 2, 3, 4 weeks, has been trying. And while he's been trying, he's been getting the Schneider sit-you-for-no-reason treatment.
Or batting ninth from
Or
second.
batting
all
ninth,
over
or what.
the
Like,
place.
he's been dealing with that garbage, too.
Yep.
Like a lot of guys on this team, not named Vladdy. It was a mistake? Of course it was a mistake. I'm not ripping on him. I'm not ripping on him.
So the one other thing I'll say of it, it just shows how much different it is from last year. Because last year they would have settled for the single, passed the baton, next guy up. But they don't feel that way this year. It's pretty obvious.
With that said, you're right. It was truly kind of a weird thing to do. You were not the tying run or go-ahead run.
Yes.
Why are you in such a hurry to get to second?
That's what I mean. It's a brain or thinking you have to do too much. I don't know.
Now, hold on. It just maybe dawned on me why he was thinking that, because the guy behind him.
That's what
is
I
gonna
said. Part of me wants to believe
because
that.
his ass will ground out to short in a second.
But there's
Vladdy.
2 outs anyway. So, but it would be
No,
an
but
easier
the
out.
force at second
It's
is
an
what I'm
easier out.
talking about.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
100%.
I did think about that too.
So something happened after Lucas was thrown out at second, and I don't think people are making enough of it. The Sportsnet cameras did a good job with it. So Lucas gets thrown out. Vladdy was on deck. And then they find Vladdy in the Jays dugout. So that's the image that Sportsnet puts up. For the listening audience, Vlad has his left hand like over his entire face. It's like the face palm emoji in real life. That's what we're looking at. The insinuation is, I can't believe that guy didn't allow me a chance to win the game. 2 things. One, Vladdy wasn't doing anything in that at bat, and you know it. And he was scared out of his mind. He was like Ohtani in Game 7 before Miggy went deep. Vladdy wanted no part of that at bat. None. But he's giving you the impression, and this is where things are getting dangerous to me in the clubhouse. He's giving you the impression, Lucas, what are you doing? Took my moment. He didn't want it. He didn't want it. I don't think he's built for this. He didn't want it. But he's giving you the impression, and basically showing up Lucas at the same time. He's giving you the impression, man, did I want it. He didn't want it. And the guy in front of him didn't trust him enough not to try and take second and wipe out the force play at second. Of all the things that happened last night, and the Kirk thing I think is serious, and the Shane Bieber thing is serious. We'll get to Bieber here in a second. This I found interesting because now we're starting to kind of show each other up a bit with cameras rolling. And I can already hear people in the chat maybe and afterwards saying, you're making a big deal out of nothing. Everything's fine. Everything's great. Does everything look great to you? Does everything look great to you? Just ask yourself that. He wanted nothing to do with that at bat at the end of the game last night. You know it, and I know it. He wants to go home. Enough. Enough. He wanted nothing to do with that at bat. Nothing. And I know he doesn't have a home run at home. You think he wanted to end the game like that too, with him striking out or popping up weakly to left field? But the impression he gave you was, Nathan Lucas, what are you doing, man? Taking my moment away from me. Oh, that is not a jolly room right now. I'm telling you right now. That is not a happy place to be. Now, they're 5 games under 500. Most teams that lose more than they win, maybe not the best place. It's a universal truth in sports. It's begun. It's begun. Schneider's done his best to try and keep a lid on the finger pointing. I think it half started last night with this stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. But I've been right about this team since April 3rd. Keep coming at me. I've been here most of my career talking and someone paying me to be on a mic. I'm wrong about certain things. I'm right about a lot of things. It's begun. If I'm Lucas, not a fan of that. Not a fan of that. Am I overcooked on this a little, Azzo, or do you agree with me?
I don't know. Damn, we just missed ice cream by 1 run. Damn it.
That's what he's mad at. Was that you or the chat?
That's me.
Good. That was pretty good, Azzo.
That's
pretty good.
How do you, I don't know.
He wanted no part of that at bat at the end of the game last night.
He hit a double in his at bat before that. He hit a double.
Get out of here. He
dude, he's lost. He still didn't have a good night. He made a bad error. His error kind of cost him the game too. So
he sat there and wanted the Sportsnet cameras to find him the same way he wants the Sportsnet cameras to find him when he goes 0 for 5 and he's dunking water on Brandon Valenzuela.
Okay.
Same reason. Vladdy needs the camera on him because Lord knows the camera's not looking at him rounding second on a home run trot.
Right.
Don't be showing up Nathan Lucas.
I don't know if
Don't do that.
I don't know if I'm with you on that. I get what you're saying, and it could look like that. I could see why it could look like that. It was a tough night for him too, and he knows it's right there. He could save the season. Like what I want to start to know is the offense going to bleed into the defense now, especially when he's at Rogers Center. Is that why he made that bit of a throwing error? Should have been to the outside of the bag. I know it's a tough play, but that's a play he makes most of the time. Is the fact that they're playing at Rogers Center, he knows he's not hitting well, and every at-bat looks different. Can't tell me it didn't. Like, I'd love to say I had confidence because he hit a double in his last at-bat, but I don't because every at-bat looks different from this guy. He's lost at the plate.
Completely lost.
So, I don't know, but like that's what I'm going to be watching for is does his defense suffer now because of his offensive woes, especially at Rogers Center? Because he knows it. Like, I just think it was a tough one. He went 1 for 4 and made an error that kind of cost him the game, too. It wasn't a great night for him. So I think it's just all around. I don't know if it was directed at Lucas, but it was a tough night.
He wanted the cameras to find him last night.
Yeah, well, because
let's cut the crap. Let's cut the crap on that. Vladdy wanted the Sportsnet cameras on him last night.
I'm with you on that because he wants to know people. He's feeling it like you guys are feeling.
He cares so much.
I'm with you on that.
He cares so much about you and this team. He will not change his swing at all. That's how much he cares.
I'm with you on that part. Yeah, he wants to show that he's just as frustrated. Although he's the one who kept telling everybody, be patient, be patient. Well, like, how long we got to be patient for?
He's not built for this. GF in the chat. We should have kept Bo over Vladdy. I'm still not convinced that was the move either. I have to be honest. I wasn't a fan of Bo at times either. I think they both had flaws.
Yeah,
was the problem. They both had flaws.
Most players do.
And I mean, but if you pay $500 million, you got to have like minimal flaws.
See, okay.
You got to find the guy with the minimalist flaws.
Okay, you want to have because I was going to save this, but you want to have the talk on his contract because it is the biggest talking point of what this guy's doing this year and what it was. The management kind of screwed that. You want to bring Ross back into it?
Yes, please.
They never wanted to sign this guy.
No,
I'm convinced.
I'm with you 100%.
Because they would have signed him way long ago and played a lot less than $500 million. They waited till the last year. You know why they give out those big contracts early to young guys coming up? Because then the contract doesn't become a burden like it did to this guy all of a sudden. You get accustomed to playing in this league without thinking about how much money you're suddenly making. Everything got thrown on this guy all at once, and I'm not making an excuse for him. He has to be way better than he's been. But they could have signed him for a lot less than $500 million. Maybe if they had offered him something. To me, it seems like he was a Anthopoulos guy, and they wanted to go out and get their own superstar. Sign another free agent. That's why they always chase the biggest free agent on the market every year.
Because Lord knows they can't draft anybody.
Right. So, but in baseball, that takes time too. But now they've had a decade.
Well,
again.
they've been here for a while. They should have developed someone by now.
Right.
Some aside from David Schneider should have been rolling.
And part of it was that Vladdy was Anthopoulos' find, and they didn't want to make him the face of the franchise like they did. Because they could have signed one of them way earlier than they did. It shouldn't have been the last dance with Vlad and Bo last year. One of them should be locked up. Good teams lock up the talent that they trust early. Go through every other team in the majors, like Acuna, or like those guys all have. They get signed early. I don't know.
The Ozzy Albies is the biggest example.
Right.
One of the worst contracts a player's ever signed ever. Small Victory Schneider in the chat. 100% Azo. Could have signed him to 12 years at 360 a few years ago. Still at the time, though?
No, but
sorry, are we talking about Bo or are we talking about Vladdy? 12 years at 360?
Dude. I think Vladdy. I think that's Vladdy. And again, who knows? Because sons of major leaguers sometimes wait. If they think they're that good, they'll wait it out. But you could have signed this guy. You could have locked him up earlier. They waited till the last year. Like, that's the crazy part I don't think people understand, because everybody points to the postseason. He got that contract before they went on that postseason run and what he did in the playoffs. They gave it to him way before.
Long before.
It's not that you could say after they saw what he did in the postseason is when they gave him.
See, I'm kind of with you. The contract talk is funny to me. If he just signed this off season, it's a stone cold lock what the issue is.
Yeah.
It's that. But that wasn't how it played out. So what are we dealing with here?
But the contract did kick in this year.
But kicking in, not kicking in, like, I don't know. The pressure's off. You're a J.
No, but you carry the weight of the contract.
So
you got to earn that.
So he had no pressure on him in that postseason last year?
No, of course he did. Well, he had already signed it too.
But I find it hard to believe like he didn't feel pressure at times in that postseason. Of course, he's in the World Series in LA. Of course he's feeling pressure. Handled it fine.
But everything came. Like all of a sudden you're carrying that tag with you. You got to earn that money. When you are the franchise guy, you're looked at to carry this offense all by yourself.
Jeremy in the chat. Guys, be fair to Atkins and Shapiro. They drafted Arjun 08.
Yeah, that's what somebody else said. Sid, they can draft. They'll just trade them all for Soriano. I can't remember who said that.
Jesus.
Anyway. Just the contract to me is a funny thing because a lot of guys could have got signed up a lot earlier.
Yeah, but I don't. But like part of me again. But let's be fair about it. I don't hate that Mark and Ross tried to get like discounts and try to get deals that were team friendly.
But then they didn't get a discount. They overpaid
because the ownership overpaid. I think we need, of all the things you blame Ross and Mark for, I'm here for it. Vladdy's final deal is Ed.
Yeah.
Ed made that call.
Okay. Right.
I don't believe Ross and Mark thought that was good money.
Right.
For the organization.
Okay, yeah, okay, I'm fine.
Based on how that negotiation went, based on how you just walked through it, that's an ownership call on Vladdy.
If you didn't give him midway through the season and you waited till after the postseason, he probably would have got that money too because of what he did in the postseason. But you can't use that as an excuse right now.
Got that money from the Jays or on the market?
Both.
What would life have been like?
Because you can't let a franchise player just walk away.
But is he a franchise player?
No, I know. I'm with you on that now. But after the postseason, you wouldn't have banked on it if he hadn't had a contract?
Everyone was of a similar mind. This guy was like, he was the best bat in the postseason.
The Jays would have paid the money after the postseason, is what I'm saying.
I mean, no one saw this coming. But like, when you look at his years previous to last October, let's cut the BS here.
That's where I'm at.
Like, he's a good player. There's a reason Mark Shapiro would not call him a generational player. You know why? Because he isn't. He isn't. The thought of Vladdy has always been greater, aside from 1 month in 2025. The thought of Vladdy has always been greater than the reality of Vladdy. Always.
I'm with you.
Offensively, specifically. Defensively, he's a Gold Glover. Offensively, I don't care if you don't like that reality. It's the truth. And that's why Ross and Mark were like $500 million.
But what I'm saying to you, look how much we talk about Bo leaving. Imagine they both would have left. What would we be saying then? They waited too long to get one or both of them done.
Do you think it would have been a lock if Vladdy left? It's Red Sox or Yankees?
Yeah, kind of.
I think Angels would have been low-key involved in that maybe
San
a little
Diego,
bit.
maybe?
Well, I don't know. Where does Dad play? Angels?
Yeah.
I don't know. Weird stuff like that. I think of that sometimes. Like, what would have happened if Ed Rogers didn't step in and cut the check?
I'm just saying, the Jays put themselves in a position to not let a face, like, both guys were coming up at the exact same time. They couldn't lose both of them without making one of them an offer or getting them here. And they had to overpay to keep one of them.
Let's not make this completely depressing because Mark has a great point. Guys, be patient. Vladdy has 14 years to figure it out.
That's a very good point.
That's a positive.
I mean,
That's a positive.
dude, this offseason is so important for him. And how he comes back.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the patience of the fans is going to run out early.
Because
next
right
year.
now, like he comes back next year, hits 20 home runs. Like that's a massive year for him. I'm serious. That's a massive year for him, and that's the bar.
How many
and
at home?
And there are people in this town who are going to tell you to get excited about that. Like I want to talk to everyone directly who's like not putting up with this Vladdy thing at all, because there's a lot of people in this town in the media who never give you an opinion. But if Vladdy gets hot in the next month, they're going to tell you, "I told you so." They never tell you. They never said anything like that. Everyone in this town has been justified in this from the word go. This is unacceptable and weird. It doesn't mean I'm anti-Vladdy. It doesn't mean you're anti-Vladdy. It doesn't mean anyone in the chat or watching is anti-Vladdy. But we can comment on the oddness of the situation. No home runs at home? No home. How many home runs does Jimenez have at home this year?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Honestly.
But how can you say, even if he gets going now, like he didn't get going for 75% of the season? Does that really save the season?
I think it's
when
more
I said
than
he
that
could
now.
save the season, it's sneaking into the playoffs. At least it's a bit of a win for them. Even if how as bad as the American League is, they can parade that out there. If he starts hitting and gets them into the postseason, this guy can't do anything for his stats to save the season personally.
No, it's done.
It's done.
No, I'm with you.
We're at
It is
75% of the season.
This-
he got going now. Every year, you're going to wait for this guy for 75% of the year.
Like
to go by?
it'll be a big deal whenever he hits the first home run at home, and I'm sure he'll make a complete ham of himself when he did it, or when he eventually does it, as
Get
usual.
a jacket, a dragon,
oh no, he'll
and
like
a Gatorade.
he'll
bottle.
like lie down and do like a starfish in the dirt or some idiotic thing like that. I know exactly how that's going to go. Really, you should just walk the bases or run the bases as quickly as possible. Get off, because it's an embarrassing moment for you.
It really is. No, you're right.
But I don't think he's self-aware enough. By the way, Andres Jimenez has 3 home runs at Rogers Center this year.
Well, is Clement still second on the team or third? Third. Springer second, right? Total home runs?
Might be Springer. I think it still might be Springer.
But Clement's like third. Like he's never been a power guy. He's third on your team in home runs in general. It's just it's insane.
Sorry, the chat is correcting me. I said starfish. I meant snow angel.
Yeah, whatever.
The starfish didn't make any sense. Thank you for the correction.
He doesn't want to exert too much energy. Maybe he just does.
Like
starfish.
Vladdy, I make mistakes. Oh, by the way, speaking of Vladdy mistakes, the weird throw that hit Kyle Isabel.
Can I say one more thing on the Lucas thing? Does that just show that players just do what they want on this team, the way he blew by Baczynski's telling them to hold up? Because part of me had that feeling.
Honestly,
too. Like,
though,
players
I
are
think
running
the
it.
more I think about it, he didn't want to get doubled up.
Oh, he's not.
No, but
You
no,
wanna be
sorry. I mean, doubled up by Vladdy at second.
Forced
out at second.
Yeah.
Like, to me, that's the only reason Lucas did it, is this guy, this moron's going to ground one to short. And we're done. So let me at least get to second. I'm not ripping. I will not rip Nathan
No,
Lucas.
I'm with you. I'm
sorry.
with you on that.
I will not. Maybe should have been a little quicker. I don't think he kind of. I thought he dogged it a bit at the end. We can rip him on that a little
I
bit.
thought slower out of the box. Yeah,
But
who knows?
Anyway, let's move on here, because Vlad also had an error where he hit a guy running to first, and it was weird because Vlad doesn't make a lot of errors at first. Kyle Isabel from Kansas City. So after the game, Schneider said Vlad has to be better. He cannot do that. Just kidding. Everything's fine.
Your read on the Vlad error in the 6th?
Not sure if he's going to bump with 2 strikes. I think, he barehanded it, and I think probably just got his feet kind of stuck a little bit with where he was, and it's a tough play with the runner, right on the edge of the dirt and the grass, and glances off him. But it's a tough play when they're putting pressure on you, and you make sure the runner's not going to score, and you just gotta execute a throw. Vlad's one of the best first basemen in the league. You know what I mean? So you expect him to make that play and then some. But with the runner getting down the line like that, it's tough.
Death Clutch 2000 in the chat. Something is definitely off with Vladdy. We all know this. Do we?
Yeah, he refuses to make.
They don't tell us anything. They have excuse after excuse to sit him down for injury. No, he's not sitting. Okay. So he's fine. As far as I'm concerned, he's fine. I don't want to hear it. I don't hear that BS. So yeah, once again, Vladdy's fine, all good, mistake, and it will be like It will be earthquake level stuff in this city when John Schneider actually starts to criticize this guy. I'll never see it coming. I'll never believe it's coming. If it happens one day, that's when you know John Schneider is starting to get concerned with his employment position. But that day hasn't arrived yet.
Again, my thoughts is the offensive woes, especially at Rogers Center, going to bleed into his defense now? Because he is typically a good defensive first.
But it hasn't most of the year.
We talked about it.
But it hasn't most of the year, right?
No, but now as we get deeper into the season and that home run thing, dude, everybody's talking about the home run thing. You don't think he knows?
But we've been talking about it for 5 months. I guess that's my point.
But now as every game goes by, that pressure comes on more. He's really not going to hit one all year.
Well, yeah, you're right. If he does that at home,
yes, that's what I'm saying. At
Rogers Center, I might believe the theory.
That's what I'm going to be watching for. Does it affect them in more ways? Because you notice it when guys are hitting well, they play better defense most of the time, or vice versa. Like Okamoto plays better at third when he's hitting well.
I know. Jesus Sanchez always feels better when he hits. I'm a dick. I know that's not what you meant. No. Sean in the Yukon. Fire somebody. No. They're not. Are you serious? No, the Jays might fire Mark Savard. If push comes to shove, the Jays might really fire Mark Savard. I don't know if they get to that point. Okay, let's get to the real incident of the game, shall we?
Goodness.
So this was weird from every angle. So bases loaded, 8th inning. Ernie Clement fouls one off the dirt, and it hits him right in the groin. The count, I believe, was 2 balls, 1 strike.
Was
it wasn't. No, it was 1 and 2.
I was gonna say.
But for the line, I think I cheated. Most people know that hurts. I do find it odd, like Sportsnet took it so seriously they didn't run a single replay of it. Did you notice that?
I did. Totally. And they said, because of it, we're not going to run a replay.
Guys, he's not dead.
Yeah. I didn't know what happened. Like, I was kind of...
Sorry, so if they run a replay of Ernie Clement...
fouling a ball into his...
squaring himself.
Yeah.
So Mark Shapiro's having a meeting the next day with Sportsnet people? Like, what's going on with that? Sorry, is someone internally that upset at the replay of that run? Someone has to explain that one to me.
Same thing. And I
gotta sit there and hear multiple fantasy football interviews during a game, but you can't show me that replay?
Why the guy's on the ground, like rolling around in pain?
While he's rolling around. What's more disrespectful, showing the incident or showing him rolling around in pain?
Yeah. And in today's age, you just rewind it. I rewound it to see what happened.
Me too.
I kind of missed it. Like, I didn't see it fully in the moment. It's weird.
Graceful shutdown in the chat. Sportsnet presents Man Getting Hit by Baseball.
The Blue Jays way.
The questions to Schneider. There were more questions to Schneider post-game about this incident than Alejandro Kirk not starting.
Of course.
I'm not kidding.
Oh, I know.
We're going to play you this clip. Schneider is being his typical, he thinks is funny, he's not self in this. But the highlight for me is out of nowhere, Mike Wilner with the follow-up question on Ernie's nuts. I'm not making this up. Listen to this clip. Just when you think the clip is over, Mike Wilner of the Toronto Star goes, just to follow up on Ernie's sack. I'm serious. This is like, if we're ranking John Schneider home press conference moments this year, this is top 5 to me. This is easily top 5. Here it is.
From our vantage point, it looked like Ernie was in a lot of pain. What was that conversation like with him when you went out there?
Wear a cup tomorrow. It's no fun. Guys have been there. I've been there. I told Ernie, he's just kind of playing to the crowd a little bit. They're chanting his name, but hurts in the moment for sure. But I'm hoping he'll be all right for tomorrow. We got a good trainer for that. Jose's great with those injuries. I was trying to keep the mood light for Ern,
Yeah, what kind of conversation do you have in that moment when you know that all it is time?
Yeah. I mean, I always say I'm here for moral support or to help you up. There's not much you can do, and I've been there. It's not fun, but you try to take a little bit of humor into it, and those conversations aren't great.
Well, thank you, Mike Wilner, for that. Nick in the chat. Dylan C should paint that.
I've seen that multiple times in the chat today, which is really good.
He should. He's like,
But Sportsnet kept talking about that too, because he left and Ernie laughed and the crowd was chanting his name. They're like, oh, I bet you Schneider said something funny.
But like, here's the problem with some of that when you know what it is. You have a hard time not laughing. Like Jose Ministral, the athletic trainer, like I pulled this still.
Yeah.
Well, Ministral is walking to Ernie. No, go full.
Okay.
Ministral is walking to Ernie. He is doing everything in his power. He's fighting for his life not to laugh at what just happened to Ernie Clement. Because he knows, A, Ernie's going to be fine. B, like, what is he going to do when he gets there? Do you want the magic spray, Ernie? Like, what do you...
Can I rub it better?
Like, what do you...
And again, we've all been there. Right?
100% we've all been there. But we've also all been there when it was someone else around us. Kind of funny.
And you can just stand over and be like,
yes.
All right, we'll give you some time. He's right.
Yes.
There's nothing you can do but give it
time. It's not pleasant at all. But, like, there's an element of... Because we all know the pain that is.
Yes.
Jose Ministeral's dying to laugh here on the way to Ernie Clement.
Because he knows he has nothing to do.
Like, it's like, what is... He doesn't even have like a satchel or anything. Like, no tools. Nothing. Joey in the chat, need a hand? Technically, that is Ministeral's job to kind of say, what do you need? Rainer in the chat, Ernie, where did it hit you? Annie in the chat, no frozen peas for Ministral? Frozen peas work on everything, though.
It's true.
Coldest things ever are frozen peas. Frozen peas kick ice's ass. Ice is not as cold as frozen peas.
Yeah.
Skull Leader in the chat. Looney Dog night?
How about that?
But like, honest, like Ernie was in a lot of pain to the point where he got up and he's trying. Bases are loaded, by the way.
Yeah.
And he's trying to fight his way through this. And they take another shot of Ernie Clement. And there's a Jays employee behind him who's just like, you poor bastard. I think it's the ball, ironically enough, the ball authentication guy. I think that's who this is.
Is it actually?
I swear to God.
That's
it's like someone gets their first hit, you put a sticker on it, and I did my job. That's who that is. But there's like a genuine sense of you poor Ernie.
I feel for you.
We all kind of had the same feeling.
Yeah. But you do chuckle at first.
As long as he's okay.
Yeah, of course.
But the funny part is he wasn't that okay. Like, he was in a lot of pain.
Yeah. Oh, dude, he was rolling around like, yeah,
oh,
he was
man.
in tons of pain.
Now,
and I get it.
There were a few people chuckling, but I would like to remind you of something that happened to a rookie for the Sacramento/Oakland/Vegas Athletics earlier this year. I think this was like June 20th.
Mm-hmm. It was early in the season.
A kid named Joshua Kuroda Grauer. And for those who don't know the story, he fouled a pitch off. It went directly into his groin. Directly. Ruptured a testicle. He finished the at-bat and got a hit. True story. He ruptured his own testicle on a foul ball earlier this year. He was on his knees, obviously, for multiple minutes. He didn't realize what had happened. Gets a hit. And then they take him out, obviously. The pain was a bit much. But I guess my main point here is these things can go haywire on you pretty quickly.
For sure.
Especially with a baseball with these spin rates. I'm being serious. See, he's giggling.
Not the spin rates. It's a hard baseball. If it hits you there, it's going to hurt.
But I'm just saying this like off the bat. It's the spin rates.
Depends how it hits you. Okay, yeah, sure.
It's math, Azza. It's angles.
Physics. It's like, wow, that's ballsy.
Joey Gauthier in the chat. 3 balls, 1 strike. Do you know what is hands down the funniest moment in movie history?
No.
It was during one of the Austin Powers.
Yeah.
I think Dr. Evil just took like a globe off the groin. Like there's something
oh,
flew
yeah,
down.
Yeah.
And Dr. Evil is checking how everything is, and he just reaches underneath and he goes, okay, wait, hold on. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, everything's fine. I almost fell off my chair in the theater when I saw that.
That's pretty good.
It is one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a movie. Not even close. It's one of the funniest things I've seen. McDonald Don in the chat. Baseballs are hard. Yeah, they are.
Exactly.
All right. I just wanted to run the picture of the Joshua Kuroda Grauer moment because it's a lost. The A's are inconsequential. No one cares about them. But that happened to that kid, and I will never forget that story.
And
from
he got
the season.
a hit.
And he got a hit after
That's crazy.
rupturing a testicle. Can you imagine?
No, I don't want it.
Jesus Sanchez took a ball off the back leg yesterday and like stared down Seth Lugo.
Thank you for bringing this up. Oh, dude, what are you getting mad?
What an idiot. He's an idiot.
I wanted to bring that up.
Jesus Sanchez is an idiot. I think we have enough evidence to suggest idiot. The hell are you like saying? Seth Lugo gives a damn about you.
Sportsnet re-showed that, and I was like, what?
Was it Lugo or was the bullpen in at that point? I forget.
think it was Lugo.
I think it was Lugo.
Yeah, I did see that. Though.
Ridiculous from Jesus Sanchez.
And that's the angriest I've seen him look all year.
I should have pulled the still. That's on me. I should have pulled the still of that.
I did. I wanted to bring that up so bad.
Kyle in the chat with the correction. Nate Pearson.
Oh, yeah,
it was
that's
not
right.
Seth Lugo was out. Nate Pearson was
It was
in.
right before Ernie.
Yes.
It was right before Ernie. That's how they got the bases loaded. Yeah,
Thank you for that.
Good. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Good call, chat.
Nate Pearson. I guess what I'm trying to say is that was a strange evening at Rogers Center last night.
It really was.
That was strange. And I believe there's some good baseball people in this organization on and off the field who care and genuinely have common sense. I don't think it's uniform. And I think someone up top, this is an Ed and Tony thing, someone up top of the Jays who cuts checks or is responsible for budgets. Time to ask some questions as to what's going on here. I don't like this. The fan base doesn't like this. You have 43,000 people in that stadium. Respect them. Because all I heard at the deadline was, well, we don't want to trade everyone because we want to stay in it and the crowds are good. Okay, but you sit your hottest hitter? You do that? And play him anyway?
There's a lot.
I'm lost. Azo, I'm lost. I don't know what they're doing.
I've said this here. Make it make sense. We said yesterday, somebody's got to be the adult in the room. Their destiny's in their own hand here. Even as bad as you've played all year, you still have a chance. And you're just going to piss it away and throw it away. Like,
Azo, with all due respect, the Jays are done. The Jays are not making the playoffs.
I'm with you. Well,
they're not.
Doesn't seem like they want it. They don't.
The Jays are done. Last night was...
There's been multiple examples.
The math of last night, the emotion of last night, the feel of last night, it's done. They are done. They are not talented or smart enough to make the postseason this year. Period. We're going to continue to talk about them. They're a fascinating story. Will Vladdy finally figure it out? I don't know. Is Schneider going to make it to the end of the season? I don't know. But let's hold the phone on this playoff stuff. They're 3 games out. They have a 9% chance of making it.
Falling quickly.
The Jays are still last in their division.
Dude, I'm telling you, I hope Baltimore wins that last. I think it's going to be Seattle, to be honest with you, but
it might be Seattle.
They're starting to come.
It might be Seattle, the way they're cooking.
But it would be amazing if the Orioles make it and all 4 teams in the AL East make the playoffs, except for these Jays, and they finish in last. Then you have to, like you said it the other day. If they don't make it, changes should come. No, if they're the only team in the AL East, like how do you not do something about that?
Victor with one of the best chat contributions I've seen in a while. Guys, they'll get in easy. Oh, Victor, my apologies if you're being serious. I thought that was sarcastic. Either way, made the show. Yardman in the chat. This team never had the spirit, Azo. They never had the spirit.
No.
How the spirit strengthens and grows. There'll be a certain spirit. Every year there's a certain level of spirit.
Bring Hiller for new manager. Just give Alfredson the Leafs and bring Hiller to manage the Jays.
I have no idea what this Leaf season is going to have in store.
I know.
This is going to be amazing. Amazing.
Do you think if they did bring somebody, like they do the Tortorella with like 20 games left, brought in somebody else?
No, that would cost money. No, that would cost money. I wouldn't spend another dime on this. I don't blame Ed. I don't blame Ed and Tony for saying I'm not spending another dime on this year.
Yeah.
We're the 5th highest payroll in baseball, man. The Jays have to. You know where Cleveland is? Last. And Cleveland right now has that spot. Rogers with the 5th highest payroll in baseball. No. We're going to pay for another guy to come in here and not get Vladdy going? No, we'll wait. We'll reassess. We'll have some very spirited Zoom conversations in the offseason. But if I'm Ed and Tony, if I'm Ed Rogers and Tony Staffieri, team money, I want to know what the hell that was last night with Kirk. I'm serious. I'm sending an email.
And again,
or having my assistant send an email.
Springer
I want to know what that is. He played. There's 30 games left. He played anyway. What are we doing? He's your hottest hitter. What are we doing? They're the boss.
Yeah. Why?
I think they just, if you and I or the fans or 43,000 don't deserve an answer, okay. I think those two deserve one. They're the boss.
Yeah. Well, that's why. If the
Let's
media's
go.
not going to ask him,
Let's
somebody
go.
has to.
Somebody has to. No, let's ask another Jimmy Garcia question.
Or
well, we got
painting.
John Schneider.
Or what do you think about the painting not being in your...
What do we think about the painting? Yes.
Are
What
you
do we
mad
think
it's
about the
not in your
painting?
office anymore?
Yes.
That literally led the pregame availability.
Wow.
By the way, do you know Sean Keys is killing it in AAA right now?
What's he hitting?
He has 7 home runs, I believe. I meant to bring this up yesterday.
Sean Keys?
Yeah. He has, what? Going into yesterday, I think they even had a doubleheader yesterday, or I don't even know. But he's been he's been on fire in August, posting 1.190 OPS, and I believe he has 6 home runs in August.
Okay. To be fair, it's not like he lit it up here.
No, but
To be fair to Schneider, which I don't do that often, but like it's not like he killed it
you
here.
see guys like Bateman and McAdoo coming through for this team. Don't you? Like, you need a DH? You want some power in your lineup? Why not give the kid a chance? He's on fire right now.
Okay. Well, he's playing well now. I don't want to dump all on him now. He's playing well.
No.
Okay.
I'm just saying he's hot. Why not give him a chance so you know?
For sure.
Especially at this point when you're looking for offense.
Azo, I'm going to do these reads, and then we're going to talk Shane Bieber. We've talked Jays for an hour and 35 minutes.
All right. I'll let you do the reads.
Thank you. Hey, Azo.
Yeah?
Great time of year.
Not for Shane Bieber.
Nope.
But for everybody else, yes.
Puck drops, tip-offs, first pitches. When the game is on, you call the shots. Head to betway.ca and bet your way. Must be 19 plus. Play responsibly. Hey, Azo.
Yes.
Do you like this shirt?
Is it your Blue Jays rally shirt? It's blue.
Yeah, you know me. Go team. Clothing for today's show provided by Ed's Fine Imports, Markham, Ontario's #1 clothing store for the last 20 years. Formal, casual, they've got you covered. Brands like Psycho Bunny, Blue Industry, Page Jeans, Nobis, Gitch, Bugatti, Paul Patenley, 7 Downey Street, Tommy Bahama, and so much more. Ed's Fine Imports, just north of McCowan in the 407. Go to the store in person or go to edsfineimports.com online. Tell them Sid sent you and get 15% off your first purchase. Tell them Azzo sent you, and the Jays will sit Kirk tonight.
But you're going to say they'll hit you in the nuts.
And you'll like it. So before the game, they announced the Jays that Shane Bieber has basically tore a muscle in his throwing shoulder. That's what inflammation essentially means, right? There's a slight tear.
No, it's like it's a strain and it's inflammation.
I think technically, though,
I think they're worried about
inflammation
it
is technically a tear, is it not? Maybe I have that wrong. Maybe I have it wrong.
I think they're worried about it tearing.
Well, anyway, he's not throwing anything for 2 weeks. And he went on the IL, and the actual phrasing of the injury is, let me get this correct here, right teres major inflammation.
That's where you heard tear.
No, inflammation's tear. I'm telling you. I'm pretty sure inflammation's tear.
What a tear is.
It's a tear.
Get a doctor. Someone call a doctor.
Yeah, because the Jays don't have one. So, like, he's not throwing. Shane Bieber's not throwing for 2 weeks.
Dude.
Guys, there's 32 days left in the season.
He's not coming back. He's not coming
You know why? You know how I know? He has free agency to look forward to.
Exactly.
He's going to burn it on this? He's going to burn it on watching Vladdy just perform in front of the cameras for the dugout?
There's 30 games left. He's gone on the 15-day IL. I know it's
He's
retroactive. He's going to, at the most, he would have had 6 starts. He's going to miss 3 probably. He hopes they're out of it and can say, yeah, guys, I'm hanging out.
All right. Everyone says that inflammation is not a tear.
I told you.
All right.
Stick to nut talk. Make your ball jokes.
Is there a tear in muscle inflammation?
No.
Google will know.
Yeah. WebMD over there.
Yes. A muscle tear, also called a muscle strain, directly causes localized muscle inflammation.
Causes.
Oh!
No, it doesn't mean you're right.
Oh! No. Break it down.
No.
Shady in the chat. Google's a decoy.
Yep.
I was using him a little bit as a decoy.
Whatever. The point is, he's not around anymore.
Yeah, he's not going to be.
Shane,
Stop asking.
there's 32 days left in the regular season, guys. Shane Bieber's not coming back. And also, Trey Savage, probably not coming back.
Shouldn't.
So pitchers right now for the Blue Jays, a 42-year-old Max Scherzer, Jose Soriano, who Jays fans are starting to realize maybe isn't the best pitcher in the American League, and Dylan Picasso Cease. And a bunch of bullpen people. That's your rotation.
You want me to tell you what inflammation means?
Yeah. Oh, give me the inflammation goods.
Inflammation
I got
does
my
not
own
mean
version.
there's a tear. Inflammation is a natural immune response to any stress or damage, which can range from microscopic tears after a hard workout or mild overstretching to a significant partial or complete muscle rupture.
Break it down. Degeneration tear.
Hey, you're forgetting about Arrighetti, the chat's playing.
You know why? Because he's Spencer Arrighetti.
And
That's why I forgot about him.
He's pitching through something. They're okay with him pitching through something.
Hey, Spencer, shut it down, brother.
I know,
I'm telling you right now. Shut it down.
But it is
Shut
funny,
it down.
Bieber, a guy who opted in pretty early, and everybody thought, oh, he wants to be here, so wants to be here. And then didn't pitch after a year. And now that he's got free agency to worry about, people think he's coming back because of free agency, because he wants to show he's still got it. It's like, no, he doesn't.
He's fine.
He wants to get healthy.
Aside from one start in Washington, which by the way, he completely blamed on Brandon Valenzuela.
Yeah, oh, I know.
He thinks he's fine. Camel clutch in the chat. Don't back down, Azzo.
I did.
Never back down.
I'm right.
Graceful shutdown. Hey, Sid, what is this?
Michael, what is this?
So we're all of the. I'm asking the chat, Azzo, everyone. Shane Bieber. Like, if you're Bieber, why do you come back?
Well,
Entering
especially
free agency. Why do you come back?
3 more starts and they're further down. Like, if they're in it, maybe, but I don't see that happening. But I don't know. I think he did this he picked this spot to do this.
Oh, yes, he did.
Right?
Yes,
you
he
know
did.
you know what I'm hinting at here, right?
Can I, Azzo?
But Snyder said yesterday, pre-game, he's going to try and come back.
Well, Schneider also said, for those who don't know the story, apparently he was just, he had a side or a bullpen at Yankee Stadium on Sunday, and then he felt something, and
They actually got an MRI, and it told him, no bueno.
Yeah. I think we have seen the last of Shane Bieber as a Toronto Blue Jay. What's the lasting?
But Jamison Dion's coming back.
Thank God.
Canadian.
top 3 Shane Bieber moments as a Jay. What?
Don't do this.
They don't have to be good, just like memorable. Wow. Top 3 memorable Shane Bieber moments as a Jay.
You know what it's going to be.
I know what number 1 is for me.
Of course.
Yeah.
How can it not be? The
Kind
World
of a
Series home run.
Kind of a big Will Smith home run.
Yes.
Game 7. Yes.
He had a couple good starts down the stretch last year.
To me, honestly, the home run in Game 7, that's the most memorable one.
Philadelphia.
The second most memorable moment was him picking up his option 8 hours after Game 7.
Okay, yeah. I thought you meant on the
He
field.
picked up his option like that.
Everybody went nuts.
Everyone's like, he loves being in Toronto.
That's what I said.
He was never healthy. That's why I picked it up, idiot.
Well, the best part yesterday, too, was Schneider kind of said, like, oh, yeah, he still hasn't recovered from overworkage last year. So why'd you use him that much? Whose fault is that?
Says the guy who put him in Game 7 while overused.
He actually brought it up, how overused he was last
Hey, John,
year.
how do you know he was overused? Well, I did it.
I'm like, what?
I would know.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. It's insanity down there.
Jesus.
It's insanity.
Yeah.
And the third best moment for me was 19 walks against the Nationals on that Monday or Tuesday.
It's true.
Whatever it was.
Damn you, Brandon Valenzuela.
Sorry, no, wasn't it like the day before the deadline?
Yeah, a couple of days before.
No,
a week, less than a week.
I thought it was that day. It wasn't?
It was a couple
No,
days.
they were in Houston
It was
for
a
the
couple
deadline.
days.
Yeah,
It was a
week.
couple
It was a week.
There was 3 days. And he had 2 good starts before that.
Those are what an era of baseball for Shane Bieber in this city. But at the end of the day, it's not like they gave up a ton for Bieber from the Guardians.
Fair.
Like I think they got something out of it. They also lost the World Series, and he was a big part of it. Let's cut the BS.
Yeah.
Not a good era.
Maybe
Not a good era.
What if they bring him back?
How about this? Yeah, Gosman back.
No.
Go trade for Bassett. Bring back.
Hey, Gosman looked good the other night. 2 nights ago?
Gosman did look good. Yeah.
He might start game 1 for those
Yeah.
guys. Oh, everyone's saying just get him a witch doctor.
Whoop! The witch doctor. Whoop! The witch doctor. Whoop! Overuse.
Gotta hate it. But
overuse. Oh, man. I think Toby sums it up. Toby in the chat. He was an okay pitcher. It's true. I think Toby nailed it. He was an okay pitcher. At times he was good, and other times he was a huge failure that cost the organization a World Series. No big deal.
Yeah. But I'm with you. Last night was just a weird day, night, all around.
Yes, weird start to the day, weird vibe, weird. all with the painting, the art gallery of Ontario. Sorry.
Yeah.
I think they've lost their way a little bit. I have to be honest with you.
I agree.
There's
Is that from the World
something-
Series run last year? Like, what do you put that to, though? There is. I'm with you 100% that they somehow lost their way and why this focus.
Can I be brutally honest with you on what I think has gone on with that organization?
Yeah. I hope
From Schneider to every player who's left.
Don't be Schneider and give me some BS.
And I'm talking the PR staff. I'm talking everyone. The national media arrived at the team's doorstep during that postseason run last year, and everyone liked it for different reasons. And I think some agendas have taken hold that weren't there a year ago at this time, and I think it's been problematic. I don't know how else to say it other than that. The second, the second Tom Verducci is asking Schneider questions, the second Chris Rose or Joe Davis or whoever are doing sit downs with Vladdy and Ernie Clement and all the saying Jeff Passan. Oh yeah, Jeff Passan with Dave Roberts. I think some of that has taken hold, and I don't know.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel right. I believe there's some agendas here that are just a little out of control. Collectively. I'm not saying it's one person. You can tell which people I'm talking about. But that, I think that began in October.
So they separate them. They weren't on the same page for different. It is weird.
No, they were on the same page in October.
No, last year. I'm saying since.
Since October.
Yes.
It's been, they don't look collective in any way.
Right.
In any way. And with all due respect to Chris Bassett, I think it's way bigger than him. And with all due respect to Bo, I think it's way bigger than him.
Mm-hmm.
Bo didn't talk to anybody.
Yeah.
I think the media doing that to this team, a team that was not prepared for it, it triggered something going into this year that, A, things are going to be easy, and B, anything I can do to get in front of a camera, I'm going to do because I like it.
Talk about that half banner whenever I can.
But even a guy like Savage, I think Savage was not happy he couldn't start under the lights this year.
No, yeah.
And there may have been some disagreement as to the severity of his injury. Maybe there's some service time stuff going on there. Let's remember how that story played out.
But at least he'll be ready for the playoffs. Remember that?
Oh, yeah, playoffs.
Remember that?
He'll be ready for the playoffs.
That was the number one comment. At least he'll be ready for the playoffs.
He'll be
making
ready.
It back.
Yep.
We'll be there for sure. Yeah.
Chibas in the chat. Yeah, they're influencers, not baseball players. I'm not going that far. But you know what I'm trying to say.
There was a lot more commercials, I'll tell you that.
I think there was a lot more humility with this team before the national media showed up. Personally. I have not seen it since. And when I say national, I mean Fox, ESPN, The Athletic. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And hell, the Japanese media, international media. That was the most watched World Series ever last year.
Just about.
Ever.
And I can tell you for a fact, media credentials weren't just handed out this year. They had a lot of people waiting to see this team and apply to.
A lot of people that can't spell baseball that wanted it in that park this year.
Yeah.
No question about it. No question about it. Maybe I'm wrong, Azzo, but that's my only theory.
No.
I have to be honest with you. Now, listen, some of the injuries, yes. Obviously. But guess what happened last year when they had injuries? Guys stepped up. Before you continue to piss on the grave of Eric Lauer, give him a little respect. Nathan Lucas last year, important. Barger last year, important. Clement last year. He's still kind of important, but way more important last year.
I think that's what made that run special. It really was 26 against the other team. The 26 guys were in it together, and you don't feel that at all. Proof.
I'm still seeing Ernie Clement doing spit and chiclets and stuff. Guys, bring it. Tighten it up here. Tighten it up. Play like no one knows you, because that's when they were at their best. Play like no one knows you. No podcasts, no commercials, moonwalking out of frame.
Yeah, but that's hard.
Relax. Just relax. Everyone just try to get back to where you were mentally, because things changed. There's a lot of people that got big time in this. Big time. I don't have another reason for this, Pat. If you just want to say injuries, then we can't have a conversation. Because every team has injuries. I got news for you.
I was going to say.
Detroit just traded away the best pitcher in baseball, and they're in it. Baltimore traded away their catcher. They're in it.
KC lost some major guys. People thought they might be a playoff team. And now that they got everybody back, they're playing pretty well.
Do you want to hear a deep, deep cut from Chimichanga in the chat about what we're talking about? Dance like no one's watching.
Oh, boy. That was a Philly song a couple of years ago when they were making the run.
How does the song go?
Dancing on My Own. Remember that one?
Well, that's not the same song.
Yeah.
Robin, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not.
Sitting in the corner. Sim. You know the song I'm talking about. Great song.
Dance like no one's. It's just a phrase, right?
No, you're confusing songs.
Yeah.
But I like the song you brought up.
But that's not a song. That's just a phrase, right? Dance like no one's watching.
Okay, but you said it was a song.
I know. I thought it was. Sorry, I screwed up.
Don't tell me that's a song.
I'm still right about the inflammation, though. I'm wrong about the song.
You have song inflammation is what you have.
All right.
But dance like no one's watching is a great phrase.
But that's hard when you're getting asked to do stuff. How do you say no to that stuff? They're turning down commercials. They're turning down being on some of the most popular podcasts. They're not going to do that.
No, but what I'm saying is, and I know this is weird coming from two guys right now who technically have cameras on them. I understand.
I don't.
The irony in this.
Yeah.
You have one too many cameras.
I know. I've noticed that this week.
You can get addicted to that.
Yes.
That's the nicest way I can say it, right? Like it happens.
That's what I was
hinting
It
at.
happens. It's hard to say no when those offers are coming in. And you enjoyed it last year. You can tell me they didn't enjoy that run and being the talk of the town and talk of the world, really.
But I'm not even saying that. I'm talking about the home run jacket. I'm talking about the dragon stick. I'm talking about putting on the home run jacket and knowing the Sportsnet cameras at the end of the dugout and then posing. And I'm just saying, like the scoring a run and then lying there, like exasperated. Like I can't believe Springer did that the other day. It was It was just idiotic. Like there's an element of this team where the lights were all on them and they liked it.
Yeah.
And then it became more about
that.
I kind of want that again.
Yeah.
And it's the other things were sacrificed.
But that looks different
Honestly,
when you're not winning.
Because the station to station type of stuff the Jays were doing last year doesn't necessarily get you viral. Springer winning the ALCS gets you viral. Vladdy saying Yankees lose gets you viral. Vladdy hitting 8 home runs in October gets you viral. Treyu Savage going through 19 levels of baseball in a year gets you viral. John Schneider swearing in front of the international media gets you viral. They liked it.
Who won?
And it veered everything off the path. The things they were doing last year in the lead up weren't viral. They were kind of basic good team baseball stuff. Great defense, station to station, don't make mistakes.
And win 49 games from behind.
That helps too.
No, because that makes press.
Yeah. Well, that you can go viral doing that.
Yeah.
But that's just like a thing that happens.
But then you can do the fun stuff if you're pulling that off. You got to take it back to what's the core issue? Play baseball properly.
Yeah.
You got to play that kind of station to station, do things.
I don't know if I'm making sense, but that's my only theory as to what this is. I do believe things changed when all the lights showed up at Rogers Center in October. Things kind of changed.
Well, listen.
I don't have another theory. If someone else has a better theory, if they just want to say injuries, fine. Okay. If you just want to say Bo, fine. Okay. But I think it's probably a little more nuanced than that.
Okay, so let me ask you this. You think they're still chasing that moment they think they deserved last year? Again, they came home with games 6 and 7 to play to win a championship. They should have won a championship. And they came back just trying to chase that moment again where they have to get there and all that press is on them and they're the darlings of the world. You're playing the big bad Dodgers who everybody hates. So everyone's on your side. You're David against Goliath. Everybody loves you. And they didn't close the deal. Again, they came home for 6 and 7 and up in almost both games. Like they had chances in both games to win it.
I just think,
and they fell short.
To your point, I kind of agree with you. I think there was last October wasn't just one of the more memorable Jays runs of all time. It was like a dopamine hit orgy for that team.
For baseball. Almost.
No. Hold on. Let's keep it here. That team. Okay? So they leave, they do all the interviews, they play golf with Spit and Chicklets, they do all these other things. They come back to spring training. The dopamine hit for Vladdy at least is still there because he's with the Dominican Republic in the World Baseball Classic.
Yeah.
Comes back. It's kind of a different feel. Don't get off to 6-9 start to the year. Don't get off to the best start. Those levels started to decrease. And I believe them chasing, to your point, for them chasing that again has led to some of what we've seen this year offensively.
Yeah.
I do believe that. Yes. Springer, Vlad, yes. I do. And Clement to a certain extent. Obviously, Barger got hurt. Lucas here and there. I think he's chased it. I think that's played a role.
For sure.
Maybe I'm dead wrong on this.
No, I think you're on to something there. And it just kept climbing last year, right? Like, first you were for Toronto, you were for Canada, you were for the country. Then the whole baseball world started cheering for you because of the way you were doing things.
Yeah.
Then you're playing the Dodgers, and
Maybe.
everybody was talking about how great the World Series is. Then the whole world's watching you, not even just baseball fans. Became common names.
It's 1:55, dude.
I know. We did 2 hours on the Jays.
Can we do the 2 soccer notes and then head out?
Okay.
So, like,
Talk about Nylander.
we're not that far removed. I don't want to talk about Alex Nylander.
Why not?
Alex Nylander is a PTO with Calgary. Azo's really about this Alex Nylander story. Why do you care so much about Alex Nylander?
Maybe we can get Willie to go there. Wave his no trade to go to Calgary. You know they got 9 defensemen vying for 6 spots on the team. Trying to trade a defenseman. Maybe you can get Willie to wave to go with his brother. Have you seen them love each other? Look at this. Look, these guys love each other. Come on. He wants to play with his brother. No.
I do, for the listening audience, it's a photo of William looking at his brother in a way you'd want any human to ever look at you.
Right?
Just loves Alex.
Yeah.
It's like their family. They are.
Say go be a star over. They got a new arena coming.
Well, not this year, though.
Yeah, no, it's coming up, though. By the time his contract's over, they'll have it.
Okay, two things.
Okay.
Keep this picture up. You're such a dick. You knew I didn't want to do this. But now I like it. Now I'm in. No, go double. So, first off, he better make that Flames team because the Flames traded everybody.
That's what I mean. They have more
Everybody.
defensemen than they have forwards.
Like,
crazy.
If he doesn't make that team, Alex Nylander should, do something else with his life. Honestly, just do anything else. So wish him nothing but the best. But what I'm hearing from you.
And hold on, Smokewater says, "Excuse me, guys, that's Calder Cup champion Alex
Right,
Nylander.
right.
Don't forget that."
But what I'm hearing from you is you would like to see a scenario where a team in Calgary run by GM Craig Conroy, who's traded a lot of folks over the last little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Nazem Kadri gone. I'm talking just forwards. I'm not even talking to the defensemen they traded. Nazem Kadri gone. Blake Coleman gone. There's not a ton of depth. Are you suggesting there's a world where if John Chaika called the Calgary Flames and said, what do you think of a locked-in William Nylander on this team? What would you pay for it? Because the Calgary Flames, they're a funny team. They also have 19 defensemen on their roster.
That's what I'm saying.
And most of them are young.
Yeah.
Young.
I'm telling you, I read an article that said they got 9 defensemen vying for 6 spots on the team, and they can't all be they can't be sent down.
But even if they don't want to give up a young defenseman, they have a Zach Whitecloud sitting
That's
there.
the guy they're expecting to get the most for. I had his name written down. It's true. And say to Willie, hey, you want to go play with your brother? You guys be on a line over there? Listen, Alex had a great year last year, man. He hit career highs in assists and points. He had, 24 goals and 65
in
regular
the
season
AHL,
games.
he had a great year.
No, but it's season highs for him. He's trending up. And look, come on. Willie's not even wearing a shirt.
Willie never wears a shirt for the record.
I know. But maybe you can pitch him to go there with his brother.
Wait a second. You, Jeff Reginald as a party. Is that your middle name?
JRA. No.
JRA. I like JRA stays now. Chat, for now on, it's JRA in the chat. Jeff Reginald as a party. How does the chat feel about calling the Flames on Nylander and seeing what the interest level would be?
That's all I'm saying. If his brother's going there and he's going to make the team, come on.
How does everyone feel about that?
I mean, why not?
How does everyone feel? Because I just Because how the city of Toronto, hockey-wise, feels about William Nylander is a fascinating discussion to me.
They need scoring, man. And you could sell. I think you could sell this to Willie.
Azo, I got news for you. The Leafs need scoring.
Yeah, well, that's fair. That's fair.
The Leafs need scoring because Matthews comes out and has like 30 goals again. They're done.
That's very fair.
Yeah, Kyle reminds us, no movement clause.
Yeah, but I think you could sell it to Willie if his brother's going there. Have them both go tear up Calgary.
Camel Clutch in the chat. Do it.
He just renovated his condo. Can sell it, make a profit, head to Calgary.
He does love it in Toronto.
He does.
William Nylander loves it here. He loves it so much he gave you the finger during the season.
But like when I'm looking at the forwards on Calgary, they need some firepower, man.
I think big picture, Azo, if you really want to try and win in these 2 years with Austin Matthews, I believe Leaf management thinks, especially with Matt Sundin in the management circle, that William Nylander is an important piece of that. I would debate that with people. Personally, I would debate that with anybody. However, if Alex Nylander, let's say, makes the Calgary Flames,
Just saying.
I don't know.
No, I think he was one of the pieces. What did he call them? Like the pieces he called foundation parts here, or whatever you want to call it. Can't remember what he labeled him, but it was him and Austin. They're relying on this guy.
But the problem with Calgary too is like I'm all for a rebuild. Like you are still charging people to watch games.
Yeah.
And if you have a new building opening up, like
that's the big one for me. That's the big one for me.
Like he's still got 6 years left on the deal, William.
That's
Nylander.
what I mean. The contract will still be there by the time they get that new arena. Because I think they're going to want to they have to put a winner on the ice for that. Or like one with more firepower anyway. Shouldn't say winner.
Would Craig Conroy, with a very young hockey team in Calgary, entering a new arena in a few years' time, be in the market for a star winger who's locked up, which has been Calgary's issue down through the years?
Mm-hmm.
Wingers who aren't locked up sometimes leave.
Yeah.
I wonder what Craig Conroy would say if John Chayka called him with that.
This guy likes to do press. He'll do it all around.
I know Nylander controls the situation.
I know, of course. But with his brother there, you have a selling point too.
I mean,
a little bit. No, they like to be around each other, right? Just sad though, the Nylander.
Like,
era.
hold on, like he likes him enough to waive his complete no movement.
Maybe
that's some family bonding there, and maybe he does.
Yeah.
I know the Calgary Flames, when you really think about it, though, would have the assets.
Yes.
And the long-term need in terms of putting a product out there that also gets people excited in Calgary. You son of a gun, Azo. You son of a gun. Now I like it.
Yeah, see?
Now it kind of makes sense to me.
Let's go. Okay, do your soccer.
I still don't think this helps the Leafs because the Leafs can't score. But whatever. Okay, quickly.
They sign Line A. They'll be fine.
All right, let's dive into this here. Let's move on. Stefan Eustachio of our Canada men's soccer program, who is now, with all due respect, the captain, the real captain. He had a great World Cup. My issue with Eustachio before the World Cup is like he decided to go to MLS to play some games. I thought he should have left FC Porto a while ago to get more games in Europe. That was my own feeling. He still had a good World Cup. I thought he could have an even better World Cup. But whatever. He had a solid World Cup, one of the few players for Canada that really shone. It's official. He is leaving FC Porto in Portugal, and he is going to the Championship in England, which is just below the English Premier League. And he's joining, well, technically he's not in England. He's going to Wales. He's going to Swansea City. So Stefan Eustachio is moving from FC Porto on a permanent move to Swansea City, who are trying to gain promotion into the English Premier League this year. The Championship is way more competitive than MLS. I'm very happy he's not going down that road again. It's a waste of a good player, in my opinion, and I'm glad he's doing that. I think it's a little late, but look, qualifying for 2030 is not that far away, so we'll see. But good on Stefan Eustachio. I think it's a decent move, and best of luck to him. Also, some not so great news involving Moise Bombito, the Canadian international, 26-year-old out of Montreal. As you know, last October he broke his leg in France, and he kind of fought the recovery the entire World Cup. He managed to make 3 appearances. God bless him. He probably should have been out there at all, but he was out there 3 times. And unfortunately, the issue isn't completely done. Word out of his club team Nice in France is that Moise Bombito is set to undergo surgery to address persistent pain from that previous tibia fracture. No real news on how long he's going to be out. But, you know, in the summer where we saw Alphonso Davies just kind of jog around with a German guy during the most important moment in men's Canadian soccer history, it's a reminder that others went out there and actually put things on the line physically. Moise Bombito was one of them. So was Steph Eustachio. Apparently Steph wasn't healthy either. But Moise Bombito really wasn't healthy. To the point where I believe Matthew Shinetti reported he wasn't going to play in the tournament.
Yeah.
And I think Matthew has pretty good sources.
He's around the team.
Around the team a lot.
A lot.
So I just want to kind of raise a glass here to Moise Bombito for giving that a go in the World Cup when it mattered to this country, because he should not have been out there clearly, but he did it anyway. Thank you, Moise Bombito. Also another potential future captain of our men's national soccer team.
Here, here.
Salut, Moise. All the best to you.
Isn't that how you do it?
Is that what I sound like every time I do it?
Oh, worse.
I'm never doing it again. It's the most disturbing noise I've ever heard. But it's me doing it, so it's fine.
Yeah, it's true.
Azzo just did that, and I don't like it. Oh, my God.
Why do you hate Porto? Why did you want Stack off Porto?
Because it wasn't playing.
Oh. Why weren't they playing them? Come on.
Because they have
What's wrong with Porto?
better players.
Have
I love Steph, but they do have some better players
Swan
in the midfield.
City? Can I just call them Swan City? Swan City?
What's that from? What song is that from? You're in the corner. Swan City. We're just mashing
City.
up all...
Trap City.
I don't know what's Trap City.
Oh, my God.
Come on, man. Get out of here.
Anyway.
All right. Anything else? You good?
Huh?
You good?
People are commenting on your sips now. No, I'm good. Hit like and subscribe. Thanks for letting me get the Nylander stuff in. Oh, my God.
That Nylander, that's one of our clips today, Nylander. We're sending that out later. I love that theory now. Because my initial instinct is to never trust Azzo. I need to stop doing that.
True.
Once a month.
See, maybe I'm learning some here.
Our apologies. We want to talk about Anthony Santander, but we ran out of time. Thanks, Ross.
You know what's funny? Nobody asked him about Santander. Nobody, like, we're getting asked questions about Jimmy Garcia, but nobody cares about Anthony Santander.
Yeah, no injury updates. There's no injury updates for Santander. I'm getting Jamison Tyon injury updates. No one asked about Anthony Santander.
Isn't that hilarious?
To let everyone know, to start every series, like you ask the manager for injury updates, that's kind of what happens. Yeah. And no one's asking about Santander at all.
You get everybody else. Yeah. Everybody else.
Arden asked 19 questions about Jimmy Garcia. Nothing on Anthony Santander.
So funny.
Because you know what the update back would be? How's Anthony Santander? He's at the buffet again. That's what the update is. That's what the update is. Extra blue cheese. That's what the update is.
So we
and I like blue cheese. I don't blame him. I like blue cheese. Yeah. Num-nums. On behalf of Azzo and everyone here at Sick Media, I'm Sid. You've been watching and listening to the Sid Seixeiro Show powered by Sick Media. Enjoy the rest of your day. Let's see what tomorrow brings. Take care. We'll talk soon.
And that's a wrap. Hope you don't miss us too much until next time. Follow the Sid Seixeiro Show on YouTube, X, Instagram, Facebook, and wherever you get your podcasts.